Sofabab, bab, bab, bab. Sofabab, bab, 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 bab. Bab, 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 Sofabab, Sofabab show. Sofabab, I love you like a dog loves a shoe. Sofabab, you're our show. It's so fine, now you know. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, beer ye. Welcome to the
who decided to
Sofabab.
join.
Oh, is he? He's gonna ruin my intro. It was gonna be the best intro I've ever had.
That was a great intro.
No, he still isn't on. Welcome to the Sofabab Show, episode 66. It's sometime in July, I think. This is our 18th out of sight and out of mind cast, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm on the fucking shrooms right now, guys. Can you tell?
I can tell, dude. You're all
yeah, fucking.
what's up, brah?
Like streams and shit, dude. Like, look at them. Or what are they called?
Trails, bro.
Trails, yeah. Everybody's trail, dude. Can't you tell? Through my eyes. I'm Patrick. That's Christopher. That's Mark. That's Matt D. And that's Matt H.
What up?
That Matt D is representing the mass of the South.
The mass of the South.
That's because he lives in shitty Texas, where they have to wear them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ha.
Shitty ass Texas.
And Paul's somewhere.
I thought
He's
your
just
lover
there.
boy's going to Texas.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
sort of. We just
I
got
love it.
audio from Paul.
We got audio from Paul.
Yeah, you'll get video here in a minute.
You should make a stick figure out of the Skype logo.
How come I didn't get an introduction?
You did. I said Paul, and he's ruining everything because came in during my intro.
The handsomest, smartest man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You missed it.
So Texas, huh? There's his QP. He smashed it up into a fucking one jar.
The one jar.
He smashed the whole thing in there. Like those coffee presses, those French press.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was down here this morning. I was talking to Joe Rogan. And when we were hanging out, it was whatever.
Yeah, what did he say?
He just said he's happy to be here with me. And I said, I don't blame him.
I'll give you one thing about Joe Rogan. I don't listen to him like you guys do, but he is kind of persuasive. I listened to like 30 seconds. He was on Jim and Sam the other day for his Jimmy fucking birthday or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you gotta take vitamins, man. Fucking aliens." And I found myself that night like looking at all the vitamins in the fucking. So now I'm on a daily supplement. Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Smart man. You're a smart man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
it feels so much better.
Yeah, I don't like the energy though, because like I have it. I'd rather just be depressed and sad and no energy, just laying there. But now I'm just laying there, wide awake and sad.
What kind of vitamin are you taking? Them Jetson ones?
Which one's that one?
Jetsons.
You know, with Mr. Spacely?
The sprockets.
Sprockets,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the Jetsons were the best, though.
The
They're
show?
pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
had
I
to be
dug
one
that
of the
shit.
best cartoons ever, though.
Remember any black people in it, though?
I was trying to figure out.
Were there any black people in any cartoons ever?
Dude, it's about
Don't
the...
ruin the joke, asshole.
That's true. I
Joke
don't know.
was
Did
supposed
they
to be,
do any racist
well, our
characters
future's
like
looking
everybody
pretty good
else?
then.
What was that?
That robot, I didn't like how they treated that robot.
Judy?
Is that her name?
Sex bomb. It wasn't racist, it was against robots. And you know that Mr. Spacely was doing things to her.
Oh, yeah. You know what was really
She looked
annoying
like
about that
Fred-
fucking show is if that's what transportation sounds like in the future, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Dude, big
That's
time.
what
What the fuck was that?
Whatever it was.
That's what you,
And if they're still calling people George,
Yeah, no shit.
you
They
live on
couldn't
the
come
moon
up with
and
a
your
new
is
name.
George?
They couldn't come up with a new fucking name after 2,000 years or whatever.
and
I
the
can
settings
agree
for the
with that.
Tesla, though, you can use
I'm a
the
little
Jetsons.
spacey tonight, guys. Mina went to she smashed a bicycle pump on my head today in anger.
That's good.
Oh, really?
She's getting
Yeah.
strong. Those bicycle pumps
And
are
my
heavy.
ears, my ears is still ringing, and I'm seeing stars.
What'd you
Ooh,
say?
Dear.
She was mad at me because I asked her to stop stabbing.
That's a reasonable request.
Yeah,
To
well,
stop stabbing
I'd
who?
smash you in the head too.
To stop stabbing me.
Oh.
She was stabbing me, like repeatedly. And I said, "Hey, stop that, or I'm going to put you in timeout." And she tried to bludgeon me to death.
Oh. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
you are.
Yeah.
Doing all
She's
the
mad
right
because
things.
all them
Lois.
bean burritos you're feeding her.
She had
burritos.
She had beans for almost every meal today. Actually, she did have a bean burrito for lunch, and then she had and then for dinner she had garbanzo soup.
Oh, that's nice. She's a
Actually,
legume
That's all
girl.
Sounds kinda
really you
delicious,
can
eh?
eat is fucking beans, right?
No, I can eat whatever, but I don't have any money because I'm a very wealthy and important man. I'm gonna get a mansion down the road from here.
You
Because,
would,
Yeah,
as you would.
yeah. I'm a very wealthy man. It's gonna have a tiki bar in it. I'm very important, but I don't got no money for nothing else. So we're just gonna eat beans for a while.
That was his big point. He's like, "Yep, there's a bar in the basement."
There's a bar.
He wasn't going to say anything else about the house. He's like,
Oh,
"Mansion,
wow.
go with a bar."
That's the only part I care about. I'm gonna take down all the tiki shit though. 'Cause I don't
Oh, I
care
don't
for
blame you.
I don't care for the tiki.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's really
Oh,
annoying.
look who it is.
There he
yeah.
is.
Some Hawaiian person is gonna come to my
Hey.
house and be like, "You're stealing my identity with this tiki bar,"
Mm.
and I'm fine with it just being Chris's whiskey bar.
Yeah, you don't need to culture appropriate the Hawaiian
Yeah,
culture.
no.
Especially not the Hawaiian culture.
Yeah.
Hawaii?
What do they have anyways? They got surfing and fucking spam. They got nothing.
Spam.
Poke bowls.
Oh, okay. They don't even say
Who
it
else?
right.
How's it?
poke.
How's it sound? You say it.
I got a
It's
poke
poke.
bowl. Nope, not in America.
What?
It's poke. Just like
Poke.
coyote. That's clearly how it's spelled and phonetically said.
Good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
America don't do nothing right. It's still faux here too.
Bo.
I called my brother on his birthday to tell him that our favorite Mexican ain't working there no more.
Yeah.
And I said, he said, oh yeah, I had pho for dinner. And I said, oh yeah, I like that ramen place. He goes, that's ramen. It got me in my, I said
Good
it
for you,
wrong.
Chris.
Yeah.
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 You're just not a foodie, Patrick.
Then I hung up the phone and threw my cell phone against the wall into 1,000 pieces like Nick.
I told you it broke.
The Japanese and the Vietnamese are mortal enemies.
That's true.
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I mean,
possible.
maybe. I don't know. Well, there are both. We killed all of them, so it doesn't matter. They should unite.
Yeah.
Killed all the Japanese and we killed all the Vietnamese.
Then what are we left with food-wise?
They got really mad when we
Oh,
called
that's
them
what
the
we
Vietnamese.
went over there. We killed them and we got pho and sushi.
Spring rolls.
That was our-
That's why Truman was like, "We gotta get the fucking firecracker roll. You better get Big Boy out there and drop that goddamn nucleotoid on those sons of bitches."
What a bunch of... That had to have been some weird shit. Like, I mean, if you think about the 40s, we didn't really have much as far as technology. They went from, like, you know, horse and carriage to like, hey, there's a bomb that'll kill 100,000 people.
Yeah,
Real
right.
fucking fast. Real
I mean-
fucking fast.
It was probably like their internet, you know what I mean? The internet happened to us and changed a bunch of shit, you know what I mean?
Was
But
there-
like the atomic bomb happened to them and changed all kinds of shit.
Well, that was their sneaker net.
Yeah.
Sneaker net. Hell yeah,
How
sneaker
much do the
net.
people know in real
Yeah,
time?
right.
They just took it back and forth to each other. And they're just like, it'll be all right. Whatever.
How fast did we know that? Like, when did we know the bomb had been dropped? When did they report to the public?
Well, they were pretty proud of it, so I'm sure they were.
Yeah, they're like, they brought here's 5 buckets full of Japanese remains and just dumped goo out on it.
Yeah. Where's my parade?
Yeah.
I'm sure no matter,
Yeah, that wasn't
no
hush hush
matter
at all,
what
man.
They told us it was never the truth, so it doesn't matter.
You already know.
Well, they were
You
pretty.
already know. That's why I'm being quiet.
When are you guys are doing your show?
Well, what do you think
Soon.
happened? You don't think a
Yeah,
bomb
really
dropped?
No,
Oh,
well,
no,
maybe.
absolutely. Yeah,
It
I
might
think
have
they
been
got firebomb.
By the way, is the nuclear bomb even real? Because they just went right back in there and they're like, hey, there's a nuclear bomb, but all of a sudden everybody can live there again.
Yeah, but haven't you been to a Japanese restaurant? They clean really good. They were just out there with sponges.
Well, they
They
knew
got
it
rid
was
of that
coming.
nuclear.
They knew COVID was coming, so they were just ready.
They were dying for decades.
Yeah, it's true. There
Isn't
was
there,
a
like-
lot of cancer and boils.
Isn't there like photo of the explosion and shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly.
They're real proud. And they play that before you go down to see Casablanca and be like, before we watch Casablanca here, look at this. Melted Japanese everywhere.
The real conspiracy, Harmon, is that Photoshop was invented in 1920.
Yep.
Oh.
No, gotcha. Really cute.
It was a computer with it was the size of Mile High Stadium just to get one picture.
Yeah, man.
Actually, that's the real conspiracy. How did they turn Mile High Stadium into a baseball stadium, by the way?
Yeah,
Back in
dude,
the
I've
day,
always
dude.
wanted to know. Back
They
in
just-
'93.
They filled that shit with water and moved everything out.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I saw him do it once. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I think
Did
it
you
was just
saw it?
it was magnetic maybe. Maybe it was a lie, but I saw him pushing that fucker.
And they just had
Oh,
John,
shit.
Yeah.
John Elway came out with one of them gigantic magnets from Looney Tunes.
Well, co-conspiracy is that they kept Hank out of the league.
Who
Yeah,
Hanky
That's
Dyer?
conspiracy, yeah.
Yeah, he could.
Everybody knew he had an arm. Everybody knew
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
Mm.
We could have been baseball
A
boys.
double machine. They should have raised this baseball. Well, maybe you played baseball. I was too busy. I was busy.
He was up to a lot of business. He was
Yeah.
a businessman. I loved baseball for 1 year, but back then I was like, a kid, and I was like, well, I just played my 1 year of baseball. I guess I don't have to do it no more. And they were like, hey, you want to play some more? And I was like, nah, I did it. It was pretty good. I got a home
You
run, I
hit,
think,
uh,
once.
I kind of
You
did
hit
the same
100.
thing.
Batted
I-
at 500, you're good, dude.
I didn't know you had to
Champ.
practice things back then. I thought it was just like, oh, yeah, that's them. We all did it.
Yeah, I was like, this is what I do. I do that here.
They're going to call
did
me
that
in a
shit
couple
at home.
years for the baseball league. I put
Well,
in
what the
my
hell are they gonna
time.
say anyway? Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, choke up."
Yeah.
Hey, choke up.
I've talked about that on here before. That's all I remember is my dad screaming at me from the stands, put up your fucking elbow. He probably didn't say fucking, but he,
He's
get
just-
your
he's
elbow
throwing-
up, get your elbow up.
He's throwing water balloons at him from the stands.
Dude, that is one of the most important pieces of advice when you're up at the plate, though. Like
Yeah.
from the last time I played softball, like
Get that
anytime
elbow.
I hit it good, it was because my elbow was fucking up.
Wait,
Keep
hold
your
on.
elbow up.
Isn't
Jump up on the bat.
softball for girls?
Well,
Yeah, that's
because
why
it
you
was-
go get laid, dude. You good on one of those co-ed teams.
Oh
Yeah, bro. I was too fat to get laid back then. I was huffing and puffing.
When you were 9.
No, no, this was in my 30s.
Oh dear, what is wrong with you?
I wasn't. See, I got the stars around my head from the beating I took, the brutal beating I took from my daughter. Sorry, I'm missing things.
Yeah, no, I hope there's justice for you, Chris.
He's gonna get himself one of those CTE brains.
Yeah,
You should have got one
Chris.
of those new Oakley face masks from the NFL.
Well, Chris, she's
I'm
just
It prevents
she's building
CTE.
you up. She's
Yeah,
building you up
somehow.
for all the negativity coming your way here in the next
No,
10
I
years.
know. And I'm like, what do? You like go into your room for a couple of minutes after your attempted murder.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I got a real good. I think this is why this is happening.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we lost him.
We lost him.
Oh,
She's
the
acting
kid.
real weird.
Oh, hold on. Start your story
birthday
over
is
again.
a pretty.
Start your story over. Sorry.
You froze up, internet boy.
I froze them.
Yeah,
Am I
start your
frozen?
story
So-
over again.
So what happened was on my birthday, I just
His daughter also hit his computer over the
I wanted
fucking.
a real pretty penis. So yeah. So I'm in the shower, shaving my dick real good with the electric razor, and I didn't have the door locked, and I didn't realize she knew how to do doorknobs. And then she opens the door and she just looks up at me and she goes, "It's all gone."
All your
It
fur.
sure is.
That's interesting to me that you.
That's gonna be her first memory is me shaving my dick.
Yeah. Or at least the first one that stuck. That's for sure.
Oh god.
Yeah. And she hasn't looked at me the same since.
And she's become violent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you fucking.
That's interesting to me, though. You waited till your 40s to start shaving your dick. Because didn't you say a couple episodes ago that you just did it for the first time?
Yeah, well, it's been a hot summer, and I don't take heat so good no more.
Most guys do that pretty young off. I don't remember when I started shaving my cock.
Like 16.
Nah, it wasn't. It was later than like the kids these days for sure. I was in my 20s.
Like mid-20s when I first started because I made lots of girls suffer with some fucking
Well, I
hairy
don't think-
balls, dude.
I don't know. I don't know if Noemi likes it either, because she's like, she's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And I'm like, it ain't for you.
Yeah, it is
For
very
you.
boyish.
It is boyish.
Well,
I don't know.
Makes
I
you
look
feel
like a little
young.
boy, especially when you're fat. It's terrible when you're a big fat fuck like me because you just got this big pouch in between your dick and your stomach. Oh, it looks awful, but it's a lot cooler on the dick region.
That's true. It doesn't make you feel like a boy. There's nothing like shaving your balls and going to shoot some free throws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you. That's when you start putting them. You start dribbling between your legs,
Yeah, boy.
back and forth. Dude,
Oh, you got to
back
be
and
careful
forth.
now that we're getting a little older. You start doing that, you whack your nuts because they start hanging lower.
I've never been able to get under them, so it's really bad now.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to
They're just
explain to
toys.
this young girl at work. I said, yeah, you might be around big dicks and stuff now, but wait until they're pushing 40 and then their ball sacks hitting you in the fucking back when you're fucking... Or like if you're doing them doggy style and it's smacking your nipples. Yeah.
Your nipples.
Yeah. Full swing. So that was a pretty good... Everybody knows better than Pauly Boy with your little text that I would put any trust in you to do information.
Yeah, Paulie tried to trick us today.
He's
on
like,
the
oh
fucking
boy, his
Sofabab
phone's
text.
broken, but he only told me the truth. No one believed that.
Yeah.
I
Mark
bought a
started too,
spirit
it seemed
ticket
like.
and everything, dude. I was getting on board down here.
Yeah, you
I
could
was
have
Yeah.
down.
you could have
Yeah,
taken
I
a
was looking
Cessna.
at the flight and everything.
Atta
Dude,
boy.
he
I
could have
was
flown
already
$57 fucking round trip, bro.
Fuck
Absolutely,
yeah.
dude. On
Is it really
Greyhound,
that cheap?
Greyhound of the skies, dude. My people.
Which
round
one?
trip to Arizona right now, $37.
Oh wow,
Jesus, let's
It's
go.
beautiful.
dude, that doesn't even pay
don't
for a
care
fun.
what
If
anybody
that's
For an
says
adventure. Let's
I don't
do
care
it.
what anybody says about Spirit, dude. That place, that's the shit, dude.
I've
Fucking
been-
put me
Spirit
on with my
Airlines.
people, dude. Those
I
are my
flew-
people.
I flew
You know why
straight
they
to
call it?
Jamaica.
You know why they call it spirit? Because you can become a ghost of spirit after you fly on the airplane and crash around.
I think I flew it down to Texas.
Yeah, dude. Spirit's the man, dude. I love it.
Actually, I just remembered there was this girl sitting next to me, and I had my tablet. I was watching I think I was watching BoJack Horseman, and this girl started talking to me, and I thought she was hitting on me, and then I hear her on her phone. Yeah, he's fucking watching cartoons, fucking. She wasn't hitting on me. She was just telling people how I was an adult watching cartoons like a child.
Yeah, but a fucking drug-addled maniac horse.
It's true.
That's a cartoon.
I made it
gotta
through the
watch
first
the last
couple seasons.
of episodes because I was real fucked up when I watched them. And I'm like, did he die? I don't even know. And then I don't think I was so drunk when I watched the last one. I don't know what happened.
Who's the voice again? Is it like Will Arnett or something like that?
Yeah.
Yep. There's Will Arnett's brother, Bill Arnett.
Joe Arnett.
Willie and Billy.
Bill and Will.
And I only watched the first couple seasons. It was fine. I don't know why I didn't finish it.
I liked it. It was fucking dark and
I thought it was
awful.
good.
Yeah.
I finished, speaking of which, I've watched all 8 seasons of Dexter since last
Jesus,
time we
really?
fucking... Yeah.
Oh, the end was terrible.
Ah, it was so bad. Well, it was.
Tell me about the end. Actually, that's what I.
How does it end?
I don't really care about.
I've only seen a
I just wanna know
couple
about
of
the
seasons.
last season.
Well, it was.
Yeah,
it was
the last
fairly.
season.
Becomes a lumberjack.
Well, yeah, it was fairly decent, and until he. It's funny because
Fell
I
in
was.
love with
You don't
Lumberjack?
realize it when you're watching it, but the last like 2 seasons, just like everybody he meets, he tells he's a serial killer. He's just like sitting at the fucking bus stop.
It's
He's like,
so
yeah,
true.
yeah, I fucking kill a couple people, you know. Only bad ones though. So like he's told like 55 people that he's a fucking serial killer, and everybody's like, yeah, cool. Like no one gives a shit. And then his sister falls in love with him because some therapist was like, "You're in love with your brother. You're not. You don't love him. You're in love with him." So then that makes it even
Oh,
weirder.
that funky face.
Yeah, the weird girl.
That's the weirdest part.
Really?
She's hot though, dude.
They
Yeah.
get
His
together.
sister's a babe.
Nah, he
Yeah, they should've
resisted
fucked.
it.
That would have been funny.
In a couple dream sequences, they made some kisses.
Did they?
Yeah,
I
but
don't remember.
so then he fucking starts dating that hot ass. Her name's Hannah McKay in there. I don't know what her real name is, but she's like my favorite one he fucked. And she's like starts poisoning everybody, like poisons his whole family and shit because she's mad at him.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then he was like, don't worry about it. Let's fucking run off to Argentina together. And then so like fucking, he puts her in jail and she gets out. I guess she escapes or some shit. I don't know. I think I missed that episode because I was getting drunk with Paul and I left it running. But so she gets out of jail and fucking kills some other guy, and then they decide to run off to Argentina together. And then like the whole last episode, there's like this big tropical storm, and of course they have to kill the sister. So she's like, they go to kill this serial killer, his last kill in America, and then he fucking shoots her. And fucking, then she's like, oh, I'm fine. And then she goes into a fucking,
Paddy wagon.
no, what the hell is the thing? She has a stroke and then fucking can't
Cardiac
breathe on
arrest.
her own and all this shit. And is then in a coma. So then the tropical storm's coming in. He just goes in his kill outfit, which he wears the same kill outfit for fucking 9 seasons. With just some brown clothes.
How do you ever get away with it? Huh?
Yeah, and then he walks into the fucking hospital just picks her up or he turns off her respirator, kills her, and then just walks out with her and nobody says a fucking word. And then he throws her on the boat and he drives out in the middle of the ocean. He throws her in the water and then he drives into the storm. And all that time that poisoner is going to Argentina with his fucking kid. Nice cut, bro. And then then they're like, oh boy, Dexter's dead. And then they show him fucking, as a fucking lumberjack with a beard. And then he looks at the camera and it's over. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Between that, you know what they should do? They should bring Dexter and Boardwalk Empire and Sopranos and just mix them all back together
Yeah.
in one. Just
Same
mesh
universe.
it up. The same thing, yeah.
Yeah, people were so
Bring it all
pissed
back.
about that Sopranos one too. I remember
Yeah.
that. That's still controversy because people are like, he's alive and no, he got killed.
Oh wait,
All right,
he's
so
dead.
I watched it. I've seen it probably 6 times now, and the end is fantastic. Now,
At the
again,
time, though.
like six times later, because now when you
Nice.
watch it, you're like, all right, wait, hold on, we're
Right.
never gonna stop believing, dude. It's whatever. It's great, dude. Like just
But
the end,
doesn't it
the
just,
way
like, fade
that
to black?
the way that David Chase ended The Sopranos was fantastic because he didn't even give a fuck. He just did his own thing,
He's like, I'm
and
done.
it's beautiful.
I would have
What?
picked a different song than that song, though. I think I would have picked like it.
Katy
Yeah.
Perry firework.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how that song goes, but that sounds good to me.
Baby,
Gotta
you're
get
a
myself a gun.
firework.
That would actually be dope. That would be
Yeah,
very dope.
well, they should have gotten a song from 2020 and put it in there.
Yeah.
And
Old Town
2001,
Road.
whatever happened. They could have.
some Billie Eilish shit or something.
Well, no, like I don't know what that old country road sounds like, but that makes people angry, right?
Oh yeah,
Did
yeah,
I see something? So they
yeah.
should have done.
How about Devil Went Down to Georgia?
that
Well, they could have done it. All I listen to is children's songs, so it could be like Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating candy, no, Papa, telling lies, no, Papa, Show me your mouth. Ha ha ha. Like that's what they should have done. And that should have been the end of The Sopranos.
If you
That's
fucking
like the third or fourth time you sung that song on this show.
Everybody should sing that song. That's the best
if
song
your
ever.
kid fucking laughs like that, ha ha ha, it's a serial killer.
Yeah, totally.
You have a serial killer on your hand anyways. She's beating you over the head with axes and shit.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Stabbing you.
What?
I mean,
If
who
she
would
had,
blame her?
if she had a hammer, I'd be a dead man.
No.
Yeah.
You better keep that shit locked up.
No, I
Isn't
know.
a hammer a slang term for a revolver?
Yeah.
No, is it? I don't know. That's how cool I am.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well,
You guys are
speaking
so
of
cool.
dumb, dirty wops, I watched that Fear City
Dude,
this week.
Oh yeah.
so good.
Good.
I don't know.
I
I
like
had
it a
almost a different view just because it reminded me of my stupid dumb family. The whole fucking thing.
Just be a hater, dude. We could use those wops right about now.
Those dirty
Just
fucking
get this
wops.
shit back in order.
Well, it's kind of interesting. The shit they got their hands into just about everything. Like that gas scam they did. They were making like
Dude,
90 million
amazing.
a week. That's nuts.
So
Crazy.
smart.
Could you imagine making 90 million a week?
My uncle
Hustlers,
was
dude.
involved in bricks.
Well, see, that's the other thing. Fucking the Wops built New York. This is the Wops. Yeah, you fucking, hey, fucking, you use my fucking cement. Fuck you. You're gonna use my fucking cement. Anything over 2 million, it's my fucking cement. That's all I got out of it.
Fucking beautiful.
You're gonna use my cement.
Nice to meet. All these
And then-
wops are Jay Leno.
Yeah.
And it's
Nice
either
to
a,
meet.
it's either cement company or a fucking trash company.
Yeah, that's all they. It was really weird the shit they got into, but it worked. But that one though, what is his name? Big Paul Castellano. He looked like every person in our family. So every time I saw him, I was just like, ugh. Except for no, our family wasn't that cool. They just ate.
Yeah.
He's a
My,
gabagoo.
My uncle had to go in the witness protection program because they tried killing him 3 times. They thought he was a rat. He was a capo in the Lucchese crime family.
Oh really?
Hey, those are
Yeah.
great boots, by the way.
Those fucking.
Great boots.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that was the
This
other
is
thing.
fine wine, brother,
I
fine
was gonna
wine.
ask you how it tasted. Pretty good.
It's real tasty.
That's a nice bottle of wine I got my brother. Hey, you
Oh,
fucking
nice.
drinking my wine. Oh, good. And then the way they got him, they were just like, hey, we're gonna fuck with his cable. And then so they just like turned off his cable box, and fucking they just had this guy. It was the FBI was just as I don't know. I don't think they did a very good job. They kept talking about how amazing they did, but it was
Well,
like
there was always one good one and one bad one
Well,
in
the-
the precincts.
they had the RICO law or whatever, and they were like the RICO Act, and they're like, we don't understand how to use the RICO Act, and so they sent them to fucking college to learn how to use their own law.
Hey,
It was a trip, though. How
what does Puerto Rico got to do with these crime families?
The mob was just so strong that
Well, they were.
even the FBI, they couldn't deal with it. They didn't know how to work together. It's amazing, actually, when you think about it. This was the 80s.
Yeah,
Like 40
70s
years
and
ago.
80s, yeah.
Yeah, 40 years ago, the FBI did not know how to deal with organized crime.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Right.
And they were around
Dude,
for like,
Half of them were on the
Crazy.
payroll.
well, yeah, I'm sure part of it.
Well, that's probably a lot what it
But
was.
so they
Well,
had that
they-
had
yeah.
that tech guy go, and he's like, you had to get real fucking creative. I had to get real fucking creative, so I turned his cable off. And all the guy was like, hey, my cable's fucked up. Can you fix it? And so he went in there as a cable repair guy and just put a microphone in there. But even
Nice.
better is they went into a restaurant, like whatever restaurant that they wanted to bug, and they were all proud of themselves. They did this big old thing. They like scared this
Almost killed the
dog and
dog.
like fucking. They were all
What they
proud
do,
of.
light off a black cat?
Well, they were like, yeah, no, he fucking sprayed it with a goddamn fucking fire extinguisher like an asshole. And the dog was like, fuck this shit, and he went and laid down. But they did this big old elaborate story about how they got in the restaurant, and then they put in this fucking wire in the light where they sit. And then, like, they're starting to listen to the wire, and, like, 2 minutes in, this guy looks up, he's like, hey, there's a fucking microphone right there. Dude, they found the wire within 3 fucking seconds.
Wow.
It was insane. It's a good watch, but if you're a dirty wop like my brother and I, you just kind of get annoyed the whole time.
I thought it was really
Yeah,
good, dude.
I don't
I
think I
enjoyed it a lot.
like
You know
it a
what
lot,
I
yeah.
thought was funny? I thought it was funny how like every episode they managed to squeeze young Trump in there.
Yeah. Well, they
Every
built this
episode.
fucking building apparently. The dirty mob. Now you fucking
Yeah,
use
they did. Come on, dude.
Hey, you fucking use up my cement. Anything over 2 million is mine, motherfucker. Fucking
Dude, how about-
cocksucker.
How
kept
about when
wanting
they
to
were
get
talking
into
about the dude?
Columbus.
They're like, he just wouldn't get on board, so they threw him out of the 56-story
Yeah.
window. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's just some construction worker. Why are you fighting the mob? Just fucking take the money. They were still getting
Oh, what are
paid.
you gonna do?
They only took 2%. I guess that's pretty fair. So he still got his payment and whatever.
Threw a guy out of a fucking 56-story window. That's insane.
And then I
dude.
said,
What's the name of this?
It's called
Fear
Fear
City.
City. It's like 3 episodes or something. But
Four.
that same
Fuck
dude, no, I don't know. They all stream together to me, man. But then they were asking
Yeah.
some other construction guy. They were like, "Hey, what do you think about that guy they threw out the window?" I don't know shit. That was the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before me.
Yeah, don't fucking say a word is what you do.
That was before I was here.
It's pretty fucking hilarious.
Fucking fantastic.
I never even heard of that. That's so crazy.
Well, and then
was
fucking
amazing.
John Gotti, he was like the original snitch, right?
Everybody loved him.
Did they?
He's the one who
I thought
killed
he
that
was a
Paulie.
bitch, wasn't he? He
Well-
was like when the mob started selling out and they all started
Right.
turning state's evidence.
That was that was the downfall of the mob right there.
Like whenever that dude they were interviewing, he's like the boxer guy in Fear City.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking about, he was just sitting there. He's like, this is what used to happen, blah, blah, blah. You know, we used to, and he's like, this guy, he's obviously free. He's like, we used to kill him. We'd hunt him down with baseball bats. It's not like, dude, you're sitting there on a fucking documentary talking about how
Yeah.
it used to be. You're obviously
Well,
a
he
fucking
snitched,
punk
too.
rat, dude.
Yeah, he snitched too.
Actually, that's a really good point. I didn't think about that.
They all fucking snitched on each
You're
other.
literally telling me this.
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking
And you know what I
rat,
say?
dude.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have.
I'm not for snitching on a lot of stuff, but fuck these disgusting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
did
that-
some pretty
my-
horrible shit.
That's what my uncle had to, because they fucking attempted to kill not only him, he got shot 17 times and lived. But
I believe it
yeah, they
because
kept
that
him,
happens
like-
to you like weekly, and you're still
Did he
going.
not get
Yeah.
arrested or not?
Yep.
I believe it.
Him and Fiddy.
Totally.
He's-
Runs on, it's genetics.
He probably fell off the ladder getting on that roof 6 times today.
Yeah.
oh yeah. But yeah, they kept on fucking like killing family members and trying to kill family members and shit. So finally, he's like, dude, I got no other choice. I got to become a fucking state witness.
Yeah, state. You
Yeah.
gotta go run state's evidence. That's crazy.
Let's see.
I would have
But
snitched pretty quick.
I think that the lore of the mob is attributed to like a lot of people. Like my family, for instance, I think that they just blame stuff on the mob so they wouldn't have to take responsibility for their poor behavior. You know, it's like, oh no, Uncle George, he wasn't a rapist. It was the small downs what made him do that.
I was trying to remember that dumb name all weekend. Small Dones.
Yeah.
Our grandma.
But yeah, and he wasn't gonna. He didn't do nothing. But then they kidnapped us.
Yeah, I'm
Kidnapped
starting to
my
wonder
twin
about that story.
sister. Kidnapped me, my twin sister. Made Georgie take the rap for rape. He didn't do it.
Take the rap for rape. He didn't do it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
I'm like, come
but-
on now.
yeah, no,
She lied about everything
problem.
else. I started thinking about that. They never were kidnapped by no fucking mob family.
Yeah, and
Nope.
but the things that they would even blame him on, like Papa, he was talking about when he lived out west before they built the tavern and out north or whatever, and he was like, yeah, we had to come out to the Bonnie Bray area because the small dones ran into one of our fence posts.
Yeah. They were running from the coppers.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah. So small dones broke your fence post. What else did they do?
But what was that other? What
What's
was
that
the other
music?
what was that mob family down there off of 17th?
That's the Small Dones.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Well, like
But even
small
their-
potatoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say they weren't that great. They just were. I don't know. They didn't do anything like no New Yorkers. They probably got ran out of New York for being bitches. There's gonna be a mark on my head now, ain't it?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Uh-oh.
You better be careful.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I could take them.
It's either Small Dones or the Morrisons after arguing with Keith for that many years.
I was gonna say, I thought you were saying
Nice
that was a dirty WAP name. I was like, that's not a very good WAP name. The Morrisons. Watch out for them.
That's what I think. That's why I think Matt Harmon is. He's Keith Morrison, but they just sawed some of his leg off. But he's hiding.
What was that meme? I didn't see no meme.
Morrison?
He was our old drummer.
Gotcha.
And we brought him up. I sent this meme this morning.
I didn't see
Yeah.
it. What does it
see his
say?
name?
It's out of focus.
Beautiful.
What does it say though?
It's so it's basically the girl and the cat meme, and the cat's like
The blonde who's like,
yeah. So it's the blonde
the
with
cat's
the
like,
it's the blonde behind a guitar saying me telling the drummer they're playing the song way too fast, and then the drummer is the cat behind the drum set saying the drummer telling me I started the song.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Me and Keith both love playing way fast.
Because
you guys hated
that
it.
was them two, dude. Always just arguing.
It was those two arguing about it.
I don't even remember arguing once.
The other four of us just standing around like, "Yeah, let's just start over. At a
Maybe
good
it wasn't.
pace. It's
Maybe it
whatever."
wasn't so much arguing other than criticism.
With each other. Yeah, he liked to get in some digs. And I just wanted to be the fucking same every time. It never happened. Never once.
Well, how would it, dude? There was 6 people in the fucking band.
No, all 5 of us played the same every fucking time, and he would change it every goddamn time just to fuck with me.
Well, he did. He actually. He fucked with you just because it was fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun for me either.
Yeah, it was
'cause
pretty funny. I found it amusing. I found it pretty amusing.
Pat was the Nazi of the group.
Oh, yeah.
Nazi.
I just wanted it in goddamn time. And the same every time.
That was definitely the most anal. So, I mean, it was just fun. It was fun, dude.
But I
It's
kept
good
these,
stuff.
I kept these cats in line. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely, he was the boss.
You guys just didn't. You guys just did it to shut me up. And we were all better for it. I was the Michael Jordan of Ransom.
I would say you're more Michael Jackson.
We
but
got
it's
3
fine.
semifinals.
Yeah, he had a good
You know
voice.
what's up with Michael Jordan, right? I mean, I know that it's a little late, that Save the Last Dance documentary.
I just started it.
Oh, did you? So just keep in mind, Jordan was a piece of shit. He never paid his fucking gambling debts. He was a goddamn degenerate. He probably gambled somewhat through his father making the bets, so the mob whacked his father, because back then you didn't have fucking StubHub on your phone to make your bets. So he
Yeah.
got his fucking father killed.
Dude, he was
Real
Real
trash.
piece of shit, that
You guys noticed that? You guys watched it, didn't you?
Yeah, that's been
Nah.
the thing.
Paul's
for a
100% right, though. By the way.
Oh, yeah, we've been
Jordan
saying that
got
for
it.
years. He's a
Wow.
piece of
I'm
shit.
surprised. I'm surprised Paul doesn't like Michael Jordan for being a degenerate.
I didn't say
Why would you?
that.
Dude had the greatest irises ever.
Well, that motherfucker,
Right.
if you watch that
Yellowest eyes I've
documentary,
ever seen.
yeah, they are. He got liver fucking damage.
time.
The first
Him
thing you
and
see,
me, just hanging around, dude. It's whatever. Just
that's the first thing I fucking
get
noticed
the
is like,
yellowest eyes you ever seen.
oh, definitely, man. That was the first thing I noticed, and he fucking, they started asking him questions, and he's got this fucking giant glass of whiskey and a cigar, and like, you just watch that thing, and his fucking eyes are all bloodshot and watery. He's just fucking trashed that whole interview.
I heard something about his playing days. I can't remember who told it. Maybe it was you. I don't know. But like he ordered like pizza to the locker room or something. And
Nah, he
everybody-
was hung the fuck over, man.
Now the
Yeah,
story, the way it goes is, I don't know if you remember that game. He had the flu,
Yeah, it was the flu game.
and but
Utah.
the story that they describe on there, or like the players describe, is he was fucking an asshole, and like they all ordered pizza, and he decided to eat this one whole pizza to himself and not share, and he got food poisoning and blamed it on the flu. So it was kind of his own fucking fault.
Dude, Jalen Rose, who was his teammate, said, "Nah, I was out with him. He was hung the fuck over."
I'm sure they all just partied.
Jalen Rose has always been a bitch.
Yeah, I agree. I
Ever
agree.
since fucking
but-
Michigan, dude. He wasn't even. He put himself in part of the Fab Five, but he wasn't a Fab Fiver. Come
No.
on,
He's
dude.
fabulous.
Hey!
Wow.
Can you name the Fab Five
Hell
off the top of your head?
Jalen Rose.
George
Uh,
Washington. My man's. George
Fuck,
Washington.
dude. Who are the
Vladimir
Fab Five, dude?
Lenin.
I couldn't
No.
tell you.
Glenn Davis. No.
I don't even
Glenn
know what you
Danzig.
guys are talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
The Fab Five?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Fab Five.
I've
It was
heard it.
Glenn
It's-
Davis. It was fucking
right.
Jalen Rose.
I'm looking it up right now, buddy.
You
I got
are.
it right here. I got
Do
you.
it. You
know.
got it.
Let him guess first. How many did you guess
Come on,
already?
guy.
How many did you guess
Yeah.
already?
3.
What'd you say? Jalen Rose. Who else?
You got one.
What were the other two you said? Diaz.
Glenn Davis.
He doesn't. It's Glenn Danzig. Glenn Danzig.
Nope,
Fuck,
that's
dude, I
not
don't even
one.
remember. It was God
It
damn
was the Beatles plus Yoko Ono. It used to be the Fab
Come on,
Five.
come on.
They said
God damn it, I can see 'em.
John made them include Yoko.
I can't remember all their names, dude.
I don't even know what it
Okay.
is. Let me guess. Joe Montana,
Nope.
Yep.
Gay Man Rose.
Nope.
Yep.
Hold on. I know a basketball player or two. The Birdman. Not the
You're
not,
3 for 3.
not the new Birdman, the old Birdman, the ugly
The
one.
old Birdman.
He
You're
played for
3
the
for 3.
Celtics.
You know, the one that Michael Keaton played.
Yeah.
All
And Batman.
right, that's 4.
No.
Those are all wrong.
When was it? Let me tell me the years. Does it say?
It was the early 90s. It was like
1863 to
92.
1863 and a half.
Nice.
Yeah, it was the
It was like
1990s.
92.
Michigan Wolverines. You guys ready for
Yeah.
this? You only
I
I
got
didn't
one of
even know
them.
their name was the
It was
There's
Wolverines.
a team
92.
called the
It was,
Wolverines?
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
It was obviously Jalen Rose. It was God, dude, I can't remember that.
All right, you ready?
Name
Give it to
wrong.
us, Mark Ham.
I'm ready.
All right. Chris Webber,
Yep.
Jalen Rose,
Mm.
Yep.
Juwan Howard,
Yeah.
Jimmy King, and
Who?
Ray Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know any of
I don't
them.
think I've heard of any of those people.
Don't know. Who else was on that team, by the way? Because the Jimmy King and Ray Jackson were nobodies. They were, dude. They never made it to the
I don't know. Yeah.
You're
Juwan
like,
Howard.
never heard of them
Juwan
before in my
Howard is
life.
Still playing.
I've heard of Jalen Rose. Nobody else. Oh no, I've heard of Chris.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew the
Nah, he was
Weberman. That's
Hey,
about the
so
only
we're-
time period I knew some sports.
For the 91 University of Michigan team.
I know Chris Webby.
Oh, it was a university team, huh?
Who'd they play in the championship game? They played Christian Laettner and Duke, right?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They have that. No,
College
no.
sports.
Duke. The
Dude,
Duke.
come on. I'm
is
shitty,
Northern
Jamie.
Ireland.
I can't do this that fast.
Come on, shitty Jamie.
No, hey, it wasn't the Duke. Wasn't he was 3 years old? He's in Ireland now.
Belfast.
Belfast, Ireland, North Ireland.
That's where the
Belfast, y'all
Duke
seen who's
resides
there, huh?
now?
Yeah, it's the Duke.
I was surprised though. I think I'm only like 3-4 episodes in. I didn't realize Dennis Rodman started before 1998. I didn't even know he was around. He started in like
You know,
86.
Detroit.
He
86.
was with the Pistons. He kicked Michael Jordan in the tits a couple of times.
Well, that's what they were
Yeah.
saying is that all they did was just like fuck up everybody and they won everything. I had no
The
idea.
way the NBA lore goes is it says that Dennis Rodman gave Magic Johnson AIDS.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
I
knows
believe
that.
that.
Dude, okay, so I got the roster, Matt. For that 91-92 Michigan team. Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jimmy King, Eric Riley, Ray Jackson, Michael Talley, James Voskuhl.
Earl Jones.
Yeah,
It's called
James
Shitboy. You
Earl
probably
Jones.
would know them
Who
all.
did
Yeah,
they
it just
play in
keeps
the
go-
Final Four?
Latoya Jackson.
Latoya
I
Jackson.
gotta see who
Mike
they played in
yeah.
football for.
Dude, she looked
Because
good.
they
Man.
played
and
some.
Michael
They played
performing
played
Scream.
somebody who was just. It was a big deal. It was Christian Laettner and Duke. I'm pretty sure.
Will Smith.
Latoya Jackson is the first African American woman I jacked off to.
All right.
She was, in,
Latoya Jackson?
she was in
Shit.
Playboy, if you don't
Ain't
remember.
that much.
Maybe that's why.
Anybody remember that episode?
I think I still. Do I still have that? I might.
Oh boy, I liked it. That was before she got
Remember
all
when I used to deal hardcore porno and softcore porno,
used
Yeah.
to deal it.
homosexual porno? Hell yeah, I used to be.
Mark stole your bit.
Did
But-
he?
Well,
Mark's
Mark uses
yeah.
he uses virtual porno. He was
Yeah.
Polly
I had
Boy
hardcore
was
pornos.
it was hard copies. Yeah.
You remember all those VHSs I stashed in between the fucking AT&T tower and the fucking tavern?
Is it still there?
I don't know, man. I don't
I
work
think
there.
someone finally threw him away. Either that or he
Yeah,
retrieved his stash.
Away. Hey, remember a moment ago when Chrissy was like, talking about the Duke? I remember hearing, like, I don't know, within the last 6 months, somebody being like, "Oh man, did you hear that? Oh fuck, what the hell's his name? What the hell's the name of the Duke? John Wayne. John Wayne." They're like, "Oh man, did you hear? John Wayne was probably a racist. Aren't you shocked?" I'd be shocked if he weren't.
I think there was like a Playboy article in the 70s, like this guy's not okay. Even then, like in the 1970s, they're like, I don't know
I
about
was
this
gonna
guy.
say, how did they?
I hope that was the headline. This guy's not okay.
This guy's not.
He's a damn
right.
troublemaker.
Hey, you got any Ghoul music? I got a Ghoul session.
What's a ghoul music?
Yeah, Ghoul music.
Cool.
The Ghoul segment.
Nope.
Yeah, you got that one.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Yeah.
So, I told you guys that I'm very important. And
Yes.
buying $1 million mansions, all that sort of business and stuff. So I was going around looking at all the $1 million mansions around the neighborhood. And this one neighborhood I go into, I go in the house and I walk in. It's just this trash carpet. There's a turned over wheelchair. There's a box of diapers, and then this. I don't know. Can you see what that says?
Yep.
Contains cremated body. So I go down in the basement, and there's no lights at all. So I go to find my phone to try to take to turn on my flashlight, but I accidentally take a picture. But there's no flash on my camera. And then I go home and I'm looking through my stuff, and this is in there.
It's a ghoul.
What is that?
This is ghoul snake.
Ghoul
snake. there's a cloud of ghoul, and then. But
It
this
looks
thing's
like a
moving.
labia.
You
Yeah,
didn't
but
even mean to
I
do
put it
it.
on the thing and it's like moving. I can't. Oh,
It
it's
looks
one
like
of those,
labia.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, it is
yeah,
moving.
it's a long-term exposure.
Nope, it's a ghoul.
I mean, it's a ghoul snake. It's
Dummy.
a ghoul snake.
Yeah, you dummy. What's your problem?
Hell, you see it? It's moving. It's
This one
moving.
time Paul doesn't get behind a
It's a
conspiracy.
goblin ghoul.
I told you should
It's a
have.
ghoul snake.
I told him he should have moved in there and went on one of them shows, paid for the house.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
I would have to scrub old lady urine out of every inch of the house.
Just get a power washer. Did
Yeah.
did you see the first part, Diaz? Though it was a box that just said contains cremated remains or something. That was just sitting there. You should have asked him about that. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it was
well-
Uncle Bill.
Well, I know.
He used
Well,
to
yeah,
rape
no.
me.
There it is,
Should
Matt.
be like, does this come with the house?
Yeah, well, exactly.
This
No,
is
it's
coming
like
house.
she's like, not a chance in hell, and I'm like, I'll offer 5,000 over.
And what was this from again? I just saw it.
Just
It
let
just
me
says contains cremated body.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That
That's
was
like
one of the
if you,
mansions he
took-
was moving into.
And that like if you burned your relative or whatever.
Well, that's what I.
That's when you
Yeah, but-
don't like them,
well,
is they just put
but
them in
why-
a box.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did they bring it back to their house and just throw it on the floor in the corner?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like
Yeah.
nearby? Like, what the fuck was the point of even taking it there?
You're gonna
I
get a
don't know.
knock on your door, and they're gonna be like, "You take a picture of my body box."
My body box. I tell you what, Loretta won't appreciate that shit. That snake is gonna follow you for the rest of your life.
Ooh, we're looking. What are we looking at, Paulie? You got a blemish?
Oh, nothing. I was looking at my wound where I got stabbed.
Oh, that's right.
You did
Yeah.
get
I was
stabbed.
seeing if the scar shows up or not.
I didn't notice
So
it until Mark
speaking
said
of
something, then
stabbing,
I just see Paul.
what's
Yeah,
going on
speaking
there
of
in
stabbing.
Aurora? I heard there's a bunch of shit going down there, huh?
Where at?
225.
Walk me through it.
Well,
What's going on
This
there?
is my problem with it. Get the fuck off the highway, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with
no
you.
shit.
Conflict.
Why you gotta impede me getting to where I'm not going? Because I'm never really going anywhere.
From
I
what
said-
I heard, they were attacking the car too, so that's why he sped up. I
Yeah.
was like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
it's-
I mean,
But
at that
I don't know
point-
what happened. Walk me through it.
I don't
What
really
happened?
know either. I saw it
This
on the
guy
news.
sped into the crowd, and then somebody in the crowd tried to open fire at him, missed and hit some protesters.
Oh,
other
really?
protesters.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, shot 2 people.
Well,
No one died.
Well, the guy driving the car, James Holmes, is out on the COVID.
Is he really?
Yep.
No.
No way.
No.
I was like, wait.
They're like, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's awful.
we just missed that anniversary.
That's true. No
Yeah.
one ever talks about that anymore. It's always
That's true.
COVID
All right,
this.
Batman
I
killer?
will always remember that fucking anniversary till the day I fucking die.
I
That
drove
day.
by that shit right when it was happening. On
That's
my
what it
way to
was,
work,
right?
Dude, it was
Batman?
fucking insane.
Everybody got
so
mad at
that-
me because I made a joke
Yeah.
about it. Because I said I was
Oh,
just
why?
trying to get home and there was all these cop cars in my way. Everybody's like, don't joke about it. Because we lived across the street when that shit happened, didn't we?
Oh, that's
Dude,
right.
it was fucking insane, dude.
But so what
Yeah.
happened, Polly boy?
So that night, I bought like $18 worth of McDonald's. This is back when I was still eating garbage.
That's
and
a lot of McDonald's.
like for the week before, I was sleeping on my fucking my hardwood floor with all my lights on. I painted my room completely light. I installed all these fucking bright ass lights. I was just getting ready for jail because I was dude. There was this one ADA for slang that's assistant district attorney. She had a real fucking hard on for me. She wanted to fuck me up my ass so fucking hard.
Girls don't have
And-
penises.
wow. Oh yeah, they do. This dyke did. Anyway, she really wanted to fuck me. Well, anyway, goddamn fucking. I'm looking up to 16 years, but I think that I'm probably gonna do 432 days, which is nice. You know, it's not 16 years.
Yeah, what the fuck did you do?
And so I show up to court on the 20th of fucking July, and it's a fucking madhouse. There's reporters fucking everywhere because the Aurora is in Arapahoe County. I show up to the Arapahoe County courthouse, and
You thought it
so-
was for you? You're such a narcissist. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
no,
going to
no.
go to jail for 400 days. And they want to talk to
The night
me.
before, I was listening to the police scanners because that's what I used to do for fun, was just listen to the police scanners. Then I hear the call, then I hear a bunch of calls. I'm like, oh shit. Well, anyway, the next day I go in, the ADA's not there, the regular judge isn't there. It's fucking chaos. And there's this real little sweetheart. Who the fuck knows? She might have been an intern. Who gives a fuck? She's like, yeah, I see that they're trying to put you in jail, but you seem like a nice guy. I'm like, yeah, I really am.
I'm a
Like,
nice
it's
boy.
all right. Just take you just want to take the felony and we'll call it good? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Because, you know, I smoke and, like, that's my biggest thing keeping me out of jail. Like, if I didn't smoke, you know, jail
I could
jail
do the
wouldn't really
time.
frighten me, you know. But
He's
the
a-
cigarettes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That first couple days,
Cigarettes
oh boy.
saved my life.
It's easy to get cigarettes in jail, though.
They don't, not these days. I don't think so.
Really?
Some days.
I think it's more about doing Hey-Ron and stuff.
I've never been, but I heard a lot of friends. They say it's really easy to get weed.
Paul's a felon.
It's
gonna get
really easy to
drugged.
get anything in there from
Cigarettes.
what I've heard. From what I heard,
If I could still have weed, it would be all right.
Yeah, well, you're getting
You
it
think
when
it's
you're
like shitty brick weed, though?
It's going to be
The problem
somebody's
is they
asshole
get-
weed.
they get that shit in there and then they come out and then they get drug tested as soon as they get out and then they get fucked because they're like,
Well,
are you fucked up on
like a
drugs
draft?
already?
Well, also, are you going to want to
Yeah.
say you have like 2 years and they fucking, you get caught with weed and they put another year on just because you smoked a joint? Fuck that. Because they'll do
Yeah,
that
fuck
shit.
Yeah, man.
Good point. I just stick to the acid. It's easier to hide.
Yeah, man.
You're just gonna say
Oh.
ass.
All fucking acid, bro.
I just stick to the ass.
Wait.
Dude,
Did I
if
say
you're
ass or
an
acid?
unattractive
I said
fella
acid.
like the guys, Wouldn't jail be a fucking godsend if you're a fucking homosexual virgin that was just awful and you're like, oh, nobody's ever gonna fucking, I'm never gonna find true love, I'm never gonna get my asshole popped.
Yeah, what you want, you're a gay guy. You want some immaculate man that treats you nice and does all this stuff, and then you go into prison. It's just this unwashed, horrible, fat man sodomizing you. I'm sure they love
Raping
that.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, if
that's
you're the fat man and
something,
you never had
right?
a handsome fella shoving it in your fanny. All right, it sounds like I'm off base. Anyway, over to the show. It's about baboons walking around with chainsaws and knives.
Yeah, what's up
If
with
you
that?
want to pull
That news
it up.
article?
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Patrick's got access to it.
What's that now?
The news article.
I sent an email on over to the
Wow.
show.
Chainsaws and knives.
Hey.
Yeah, hold on.
I
Hold
thought
on.
there's supposed to be some late night with Fink in the editing booth.
Yeah, you know what happens is
You
I
get drunk.
get drunk and then I start editing, and then when I'm not drunk anymore, I don't care.
It's
I
off.
figured.
I just don't
figured
care.
Fink got arrested. That's all.
What's that?
I figured Fink got arrested. That's all. It's
Oh.
like it never came out because.
Well, this one's a full episode too. I think I'm like
Oh,
a half
dude,
hour into
I-
editing it.
I've been in handcuffs for more than
More than
Last
anybody on
week's
this show.
Yeah,
probably combined.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
been in handcuffs. Yeah, here's the
Twice.
article he sent me. It says baboons. There's no M in there, by the way. Baboons.
Baboons.
Van Boone.
That's hard to say wrong, and I did it pretty good. Baboons armed with knives, chainsaw spotted in UK safari park. How the hell they get a chainsaw?
We'll read this story.
There's some real monkey business. Fuck this guy already. I'm not reading. I'm
Why would,
not reading anymore
There's
because
some real monkey business.
fuck this guy.
why would anyone
Fuck
read the
you,
story when
schmuck.
the headline suffices?
What's that, Diaz?
baboon ain't no monkey.
Why would anyone read the story when the headline
Down
suffices?
Paison.
Yeah.
Come on. Nobody reads the
Speaking of-
stories anymore.
There's
Speaking
some
of
real
headlines,
monkey
Dude, I get in
business.
so many arguments because people don't read stories, and I get comments all the time.
Oh, you don't
like,
have
Here,
to.
This, that. Like, dude, fucking read the goddamn story.
No.
Don't fucking comment me. Read the fucking story you just tweeted me, dude. Read your story. You send me the story. Read it.
No one
dude.
reads it. They
Fuck
just read the
Yeah,
headline.
Dude, I read the headline. That's all
Yeah.
I need.
Nobody can
Yeah, that's all
fucking
you
read.
need to
Dude.
hear is the headline.
Dude,
why
he-
would you
hold
bother
on, hold on.
reading the article when you open it up and it's like there's some real monkey business going
Well,
on.
yeah. Well, that's the first. That's the
Read the
first.
fucking
That's the
goddamn
first
story.
paragraph. The second one is, it starts out terrible too. So the first one is there's some real monkey business. I'm not gonna read the actual article.
Nah, don't do that.
But the second one is the prowling primates. Boy, this guy is fucking fun to hang out with, isn't he? He's fucking has to. Hold on.
Hey, Christopher.
We're
what
not
kind of
sure if
guitar
they
you
were
got
being
there,
given weapons by some of the
Checker,
guests.
checker.
So they'll attack cars. I don't know. But that's pretty good.
Shacktard.
Checker.
Shakhtar.
I'm
Oh, a
sure-
Schecter guitar?
You have a story about a baboon and say there's a real monkey business going on. That's like having a story about a guitar and saying there's some real accordion things happening here.
There's a
Hey,
primate.
Don, do you know how to play the accordion?
I do.
That's beautiful.
That's fantastic, dude. I
I
love
do.
it. I
Uh,
do.
what's his name at work said you do Don Paison on Instagram all the time, or at least a few times.
You did it on the son of a bitch and bastard.
I do it. Yeah, I do it on the sofa.
Yeah.
Well, at least when you know, once y'all's place goes bye-bye, you have a new, what is it
A
called?
new
A
life
brand.
is
Paison.
We're gonna-
Paison.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
dog.
true. Paison's Pizzeria.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get into the
It's-
cement business.
So fucking simple, dude. Paison.
How are you saying
comma,
that?
Don.
I'm gonna get in the trash
Don
business.
Paison cement.
You were doing more Jay Leno. Oh, you buy my cement. No, you buy my
That was
cement.
Don Paison. No, I was doing a real.
That's your
Those
impression of
recordings,
Don
that's-
Paison?
That's how all the recordings were. Yeah, I'm fucking in here. I'm in my fucking Jaguar and I'm selling cement. Fuck you. That's all that whole fucking
You
show
probably
was.
could. We could probably open up some dumb thing and just be like really Italian and like make dumb white people kiss our ring and shit. Does it come and kiss
I
your
like
ring?
I used to make the kids kiss my ring.
No, I mean not that
Kiss the ring.
Italian people are the dumbest of all white people.
That's
but
true.
what I'm saying is that people think that this is a sort of not really brown person I can look down upon and associate with.
I did watch. I watched that Jim Jeffries after I got caught up on, 1,000 hours of Dexter. I started watching everything I put on hold. But he did that whole bit about dumb Italian Americans. I'm glad that even Australians hate him.
Oh yeah, because nothing worse than an Australian except for an Italian American.
Yeah. He's like, what was the bit? He's like, fucking, why is it every time I go to an Italian restaurant, the guy's just talking all regular? And then he's like, and my mom, she made a mozzarella! He's like, why the fuck is he the only fucking people that do that shit? He's like, you don't go to a Chinese restaurant, the guy's like, hello, have some wontons in the soy sauce! He's like, no other fucking people do that except for Italian Americans. And he's right.
Well, that's what the thing I want to know too is that they don't talk like they're from Italy. They talk like they're from New York.
Yeah. Or,
Where are all the
New Jersey.
Yeah, where are all the Polish people that they live in Arizona, but they talk like they're from Wisconsin?
yeah. It's
Like
not a thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm Polish, yeah. I don't know how they talk there.
The Poles probably went back home to a little more stable environment. We're fucked, dude. We're fucked.
Yeah, we're pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I can't believe we haven't brought this up until now. Until you said that we're fucked. I started thinking about getting fucked, and you're getting fucked. Can we go ahead and give a fucking congratulations to Dr. Diaz? She said yes.
Oh, yeah.
What up? What up, dog?
He's gonna
Hell
get
yeah.
married, boy.
Thank you,
That's
thank
what's
you.
up.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
dude.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I
Are
appreciate
you
it.
gonna make
And
all
this
of
is
us?
what in Italian, this is what we call, you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
No, I didn't. But I'm really excited, dude. I
No,
really
that's
am.
awesome.
Good
I'm
to hear,
really
man.
Excited.
Oh, our
I'm
text
not
in the
forced
group.
into it this time, y'all. I'm not forced in. This is my
nice.
own will.
I like being married. It's total hell, but I can't imagine another life without it.
I used to
Yeah,
like it.
dude,
I like
I'm
my
not-
wife. Put my
I'm really excited. I really
Sometimes I
am.
sit on the couch, I put my arm around her like this, and then she moves a little farther away, but I still love her.
Yeah.
It always ends up that way.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, well, the other day. All right, she's not here, so I can talk. All right. So,
You better double
like-
check. She could still break it
Yeah,
off. You didn't sign papers yet.
The curtain.
so like 2 days ago, she was like, we're like about to do it, we're about to get down. And she's
Sexual.
Like, oh,
That's sex
whatever.
for
I
you
was like,
guys.
well,
You guys don't know.
I was like, well, this is gonna be the last time. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, once we're married, we do it once a year.
Yeah.
I know, dude. It's
Is
whatever.
that why you asked her? You got tired of fucking all the time? You're like, this is getting to me. I better ask her.
Slow it down.
What'd she
Well,
say?
yeah.
What'd she
She's
say
sitting
when you
there.
said that, though?
She got so pissed. She's like, well, that's a
She's like,
deal breaker.
yeah.
That's what she said. That's a deal
Oh, that's what
breaker.
she says now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
I
she-
know,
I
but
can't.
I'm sitting
I
on the
can't keep up with this girl. So
I'm
it's,
sitting every time I'm sitting on the couch watching the crap with my wife. Could be eating your pussy. She's like, brown.
Is that just my phone that had Chris cutting out?
No, it's
Yeah,
because
it was your wind,
gets
yeah.
close to yours.
Just pull your mic
here,
up.
I'm gonna just put it on mute.
All right. So in our
Hey,
group,
so how'd you ask her?
well, we went out. Went down to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Took her out on a walk. I made her walk for a while because I was trying to look for a good place to take a picture.
Make
we're
her
just walking up and down.
So
She
she's
stayed-
beaten down.
Just
Oh yeah,
disheveled
she
and
had stayed up
sweaty.
all night, winning money, playing blackjack. I went to sleep because I'm I go to sleep early, But she stayed up all night with her friends because it was her friend's birthday, and we kept walking up and down the thing, just like, all right, I gotta find a good place, and then we stopped, and I was like, all right, now that I stopped you, this is why I brought you here. It was good, dude. It was really good.
Nice, dude.
it was fun, and I'm just excited, dude. I really am
That's
excited.
good.
That's good.
So I feel like
That's
I
good.
actually got to make my own decision this time. Last time it was it
Kind
was
of
fucked up.
forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, dude. I really am. I'm stoked, and dude, I'm happy, dude. Just the rest of my life, because I'm not doing it again. I promise you that. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
That's what happened.
Was she married before? Sorry.
No. Nope. She's never been married. For her,
You
me.
gotta do a
dude,
big
I'm
wedding.
I'm a fucking mess, dude. I'm a fucking beaten down, fucking. Dude, I have fucking one nut left. Fucking, sorry, Matt. Not.
It's all right.
It's one nut.
Yeah,
He's got one nut with liver spots all over it.
yeah, dude, I'm fucking just beaten down. I'm a mess, dude. I'm a fucking 40-year-old man, just fucking lucky to be here. So it's whatever. But
That's fine.
she's a good girl, dude, and I'm really happy. So
Well, I
Thank
congratulate you. I know what it means. When I got married, it was I took mushrooms one night and accidentally came in her, and then the next day she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, so is it Naomi?
Let's nail down this name.
Yeah.
Get that figured out.
Oh,
So,
I mean, obviously, first things first. You gotta nail down the name first, right?
yeah.
No, he was nailing down that puss first.
Oh, there you go.
So our chat, we have somebody from Philly listening to us.
Oh, dope. What up,
She
Philly?
said when she was a Polish, we were making fun of the Polish, she started laughing. And she said, y'all, that we awesome. And she said she woke somebody up because she was laughing at us. And she said, congratulations to Matt. He's the one in the middle. And she wants to know what the lower right is smoking. That's you, Mark.
I got some Colorado Chem.
Colorado.
He's got weed.
Oh yeah.
Mark had a weed song,
Oh,
remember?
I'm glad.
Right
yeah.
before we got out of studio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forgot about
I made him a weed. So it was too long.
He
though.
gave me my own camera so I could have it on my weed the whole time.
Oh yeah, up the weed cam.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to see what's happening on with fucking Adam Dunn, dude. That dude's dropping knowledge every day, bro. Fucking seed knowledge. That's all that matters. Seed knowledge.
That's right, dude.
It's got a
Yeah, man.
What
I'm
on the
about to buy some
Discord or
land
what?
out there in San Antonio, yo. I'm about to buy some land, so I need that outdoor seed, bro. Because I'm just gonna put that shit in the ground and let it grow, dude, and then fucking sell it back to y'all because y'all suck.
Don't tell don't tell that to the fucking cultivars. They'll spit in your face.
Eh, fuck.
right.
We don't be
What are
smoking
they
stuff outdoors. Weed.
You saw the thing I texted you during our show.
Yeah.
The dude was like, actually, it's cultivar or something like that.
Yeah.
Cultivar. It's actually cultivar.
Cultivar.
Yeah.
I want to say that next time.
I know he does it. Patrick says it that way, and then I get programmed.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
He says shit
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm
and
a
then I say it.
cultivar from way
Dude,
back.
I'm growing up. Adam was talking about 14-foot plants, dude. That's what I need, bro. Fucking twice the size of me, bro.
Yeah, man. Sweet, dude.
Twice the size.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Well, size of my dick. It's whatever.
Yeah, man.
That's whatever,
No
bro.
biggie.
It is whatever, bro.
That's how you got to make it grow better. You got to jizz on it all the time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Keeps the bugs
absolutely. Hey, it doesn't
Hey.
grow that big till you play with it. Everybody knows that. Come on.
Let me ask you a question. Are you, just because I don't know where you're at in your life, are you going to have one of those parties
off. Halfway
that got-
through. Go on
Yeah,
now.
I'm sorry. But what like, guys usually have those one parties before they get married where it's like, no, it's where like they invite all their friends to like take all like the man's possessions and go out to the woods and bury them before the wedding actually happens. Are you gonna have one of those?
Well, only if we get all them cultivar seeds. That's what we're gonna take. We'll just take all the seeds.
We're gonna go
put
bury them
That's all I care
cultivar seeds in
about.
the woods.
That's his parties. We're
Nah, I
just
don't know,
gardening
dude. I'm
for
100
him.
years old, bro. It doesn't matter. All that shit is no big deal to me.
We'll take
All
you
I
out
care about-
whenever this
All I
shit's
care
over
about
with.
is my lady being happy and my friends.
Jesus
and
Christ.
That's about it, you know.
What a good guy. Got to make sure my woman's good and. Ugh.
My friends.
Ugh.
Sorry,
No one-
dude, don't
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm just about 40. You guys know this.
No,
Y'all
you're
are the
right.
same age as
Nah, you're supposed to do that.
Come on.
No, you're right.
Dude, at this point in my life, dude, I just want to be happy, man.
I hear that.
I feel like
dude.
I seriously feel like I've been in a fucking prize fight through my life, you know?
Yeah,
man.
Just fucking,
So you want to
Just-
be happy, so you're getting married and not just having a girlfriend?
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense.
well, you don't know what I'm
I'm
saying.
teasing you. I know you.
You're not
I like.
listening.
I am told. Look at this child. Look at this child here.
Hey.
You hit me over the head. Did you hit your father over the head today with a?
Didn't even let it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the most I've heard her say in a while, and she was admitting to murder. You gotta toughen her up.
Attempted.
You gotta toughen her up for when she's getting questioned by the police.
Yeah.
Hey, just in case if anybody's a fucking moron, if you're ever talking to the police, you ask like if you're detained or if you're free to go, and if you're being detained, you shut the fuck up and you lawyer up. You never say a goddamn word, even if you get stabbed in the fucking skeleton. You know, a fucking hobo cut off my ear, another dude stabbed me in the fucking face, cop come talk to me as a victim, hey, what happened? I don't say a goddamn word. You always fucking lawyer
I don't
up.
fucking believe that in 1 minute, and you probably don't shut up the whole damn time. You're not.
No,
You're probably not
I
saying
shut the
anything.
fuck up.
You're probably not saying anything about the crime, but you're probably berating them until they hit you with
Hey,
something.
I've been nice to you. You've been nice to me. We rolled down this back window,
Hey.
huh? It's hot
Hey,
here.
what fucking kind of cement you
Yeah.
use, you son of a bitch?
Yeah,
you,
I tried to do
cocksucker.
a pat.
Fuck you. That's the other thing I noticed about those dirty wops is they can't just not cuss. So they sound completely ignorant. Hey, fucking, you got a dick in your mouth, you fucking cocksucker. You got cement, you fucking bum, you fucking bum. And then on those recordings, they fucking, they were like, the FBI was like, oh, we couldn't figure out what they were talking about. And everything was like, hey, did you take care of that guy? It's like, boy.
Take care of that thing. You
Yeah.
know, no, not that thing. The other
Hey,
thing.
do you sell all that
Yeah,
fucking junk, you cocksucker? So,
Literally, at some point,
so it was like, yeah, he's selling drugs and he killed someone.
5'11" meaty piece of meat that I told you to put in a trash bag and throw in the ocean.
That's salam. You got your fucking salam? Hey, you mozzarella, it's in the fucking trash. I can't do Don Paison, so I gotta do the high strong wop.
No, that's good. I like.
this is
we
a
need
good.
to- we need
This is
to-
a good
Yeah.
thing.
This
I
is a.
think.
We're working on our film.
I want to be in this film.
You can. You've been
I'll
practicing
be
for
a murder
years.
victim.
Yeah, this should be the next video you guys do.
I'm trying to do what you call it. We haven't done it yet. Is we can do another Rico Stanley pretty easily over the internet.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rico Stanley's one of the best.
Rico Stanley's the shit.
It was pretty good. That one put a lot of work into me. That
Well,
was my
should be-
one of my first ones, and he's like, "Oh, find this picture of whoever that I never heard
That's
of."
funny. I thought Chris edited that one.
Yeah,
Nah.
you edited that, Patrick?
Yeah, it was one of my first edits.
You're
Well,
You're
I edited. No, the
Wow.
one I did was the Menshevik one,
Yeah, Bolshevik.
Yeah,
Menshevik.
yeah.
but he did the second Rico Stanley part two.
oh.
The first one I did, Tim Turbo was a Menshevik or whatever.
Menshevik, yeah.
Okay, you did the first- okay.
Turbo,
I saw some
turbo.
asshole.
Bolshevik. Everybody knows that.
That's right.
That's what you texted the first thing when I sent the group chat that.
I'm gonna link these videos in the chat for the
Bolshevik.
people who haven't seen this shit.
Yeah, do it.
Maybe we could queue it up for the end of the show. That's just
I
more
could do
work
it
on
on my
Patrick's
end, but you
shoulder.
guys wouldn't be able to watch it, really.
Ah ha ha! You suck
Could we just hear it?
on your end.
No,
Nope.
Ah,
not the way it's set up. But I could just mimic it for you the whole time.
Oh shit! It's not on the Brothers Bro. I forgot. It's on
No, it's
Chris's,
on-
right?
it's on Extifer.
Bolshevik.
Okay.
I think Melissa says that Patrick sounds like her cop cousin, huh?
Yeah, that's what I am. I'd be a pretty good one.
Hey,
Hey, you fucking cocksucker, get in the back of the fucking car! You're fucking dead! You're fucking dead if I get a hold of you with my gun.
That's so good, dude.
it's fucking great.
That was their favorite
Well,
word
so
is
that's why
cocksucker.
it'd be good is because I mean like I know it's more like what's the Godfather
You're like the
one.
Don, yeah.
Yeah, but it's also it's closer to Robert De Niro, but you're doing Joe Pesci. And then
Yeah.
you gotta have like that.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you do the old country.
That's how that Polly Walnuts or whatever his name was, they killed in that shit.
He's got some great lines.
No, the one they killed, Polly whatever. In that
Gucci,
in the real
Paulie
Polly.
Walnuts was in Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the real one they killed, the
Yeah,
Don.
Fear
He
City.
was like that mellow one. And then there was another one called Big Tony that was like that. They were coming out of court and that Don, what's his name? My brother's character was like, they're like, hey, fuck you, you killed some people. He's like, here's my card. Here's my card. And then the other guy was like, hey, fuck you, you fucking cocksucker. Yeah.
Dude,
It's Jabba the Hutt and a little like a gremlin next to him going.
Pretty much.
exactly.
I bet you that.
What a fucking reference right there.
I bet that was horrible making any movies with him, Joe Pesci. Just 'cause he's just a high-strung little guy that fucking.
He's Jabba the Hutt's little fucking creature.
Hey, speaking of which, that George Lucas, they were playing that shit. My dad only watches fucking Indiana Jones and Star Wars at the tavern. And they had the old Star Wars on. They put Jabba the Hutt in there with a computer in the old movies. What the fuck is that
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
What the hell is that
Whack,
shit?
dude. So whack.
That big ass
What do you
puppet
mean?
was good shit. They
took the
reanimated.
puppet out?
Yeah, they took out
Yeah,
the old Jabba the Hutt
No,
and
the real fucked up thing is in Return of the Jedi, after they defeat the Empire, all the Ewoks start singing the song with the bongo drums that goes
Boom,
yup
bop,
nub, mina yup nub, mina the rain, I'm so clean.
I can't hear over Paul. Shut your shit up. Hold on, it was loud. Go on, brother.
Changed the song at the end of Return of the Jedi. It was like yup nub, mina yup nub, mina the rain. I am so damn insane. And then they put in another song that was just like, I think they just put in like a Bon Jovi song or something like that. They redid it, and it's like,
20
why did you do
pilots
that?
are-
And then they started showing planets all over the. I don't know. It's not the Federation. That's Star Trek, right? So it's the Resistance. I don't know. Whatever galaxy they're. And they're all like blowing up firecrackers and stuff like that. And then they changed at the very end. They changed. It wasn't the old man Darth Vader. They put in the one that was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, they all
Yeah.
computer animated all that horse shit.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe
stupid. Fucking George Lucas. And speaking
Yeah.
of George Lucas, if I was fucking George Lucas, what is he worth? Like $4 billion? Fucking get rid of that.
but-
Get rid of that second goddamn chin, you psychopath. Jesus Christ. That thing
Yeah,
looks like one of
there's
his
not
fucking
enough-
characters
there's
is a
not enough
goddamn
beard
fucking
to take
frog.
that over.
No.
Hi, Mimi.
Patrick said if he was fucking George Lucas.
Come here.
I would do some crazy shit like that. Let's go reanimate everything. But I would get
Speaking
rid
of-
of my goddamn second chin, for God's sakes.
Speaking
Say
of
my
space,
name, George
there you go.
Lucas. Say my
you
name.
guys see the news article that came out that said the U.S. government has vehicles not of this earth?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did see that.
Bullshit, dude.
You
Fucking
sent it to
crazy.
me.
Bullshit.
Here, shut the door, okay, kid.
It's bullshit.
Release the alien
Well, it
invasion.
was.
Dude.
You've probably
What do you
heard of
mean
this
it's bullshit?
guy,
They're admitting it.
It's Project Bluebeam, dude.
Blue
I
Beam.
don't understand what you mean.
It's Project Bluebeam, dude. It's
What does
all
that mean?
Come on, dude.
You
I've never heard
you
of
go
that.
down to
Alien
conspiracy
invasion,
things.
that's
You've heard of this
that's
guy,
a-
Matt.
That's the alien
Bob
invasion
Lazar?
that's been
No.
set up for years, dude. I don't believe it. I don't believe it one bit.
I'm sure you've heard
I
of this
wanna
guy.
go
Hold
down
on, I
that
got it
path.
right here. What's his name? Hold on, it's right here.
Pull it up, dude.
It was
you already
only
know.
it was the only Hispanic they ever let in there, and he's snitching.
What?
Project
Elizondo, you ever heard of him? I'm sure you have if you listen to all those.
Yeah, I think so.
He was part of that Black Ops program for the whatever you call it. Luis Elizondo. See, you Hispanics
saw
can't
that
trust
It
you.
was
Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
Did you learn
I
that
don't
from
believe it one bit, and it's very suspect that now that fucking Rogan has left fucking YouTube, now he's got his fucking hands in there, and I don't know, dude. It's weird.
Who
It's
who
very
has his
weird.
hands in there?
Hey,
Rogan?
you warned us
He's
all about
always-
this. Release all agents.
He's always fucking talking up Bob Lazar, and Bob Lazar.
You ever
has
watch that
always been
documentary?
suspect.
No, I haven't.
Which one?
The Bob Lazar one?
Nah, I
It's
watched
fairly
it, but
interesting.
I watched
don't
when
know.
Bob
It was-
Lazar was on Rogan.
It was always bullshit.
You should watch it, man. It's on Netflix. The
Yeah,
other one I
I've seen
really like is what the fuck is his name? Ah, shit. Never mind. I can't even argue my point. I really
Tito
like it, but I
Jackson.
don't know his name at all. He's got like pop marks and shit. Fucking, he did a documentary too that Rogan's always talking about, and they just released another one, something about the fifth kind. It's
I'm
on the
very
Prime.
skeptical of all that, dude. I don't know. It's interesting that it's all coming out right now when everything's going on.
Well, it's good.
Dude,
they're
nothing
like,
else
"Oh,
is
by the-"
sticking, man. They got to get it out there.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be the
there's
best
nothing
time to
going
bring
on,
it
dude.
out
They can't.
now?
They can't.
No one's
they
paying
can't do
attention?
it. So,
I'm with Matt.
Say
It's
it again,
kind of
Matty.
Harmon. It's kind of they're doing it because they're like, oh, everybody's fucking concentrating on other shit. So they're like, hey, look at it, we got the aliens. No, and then no one's even paying attention.
Come on, dog. How come, like, anytime there's, like, a mysterious light in the sky, everyone from fucking New York City to fucking Bismarck, North Dakota is broadcasting, like, ooh, there was a UFO.
I don't think there's a Bismarck, North Dakota.
I don't understand.
There's your conspiracy right there.
Dude, can I go ahead and nominate Christopher's line on your impersonation of Don Paison, your mafia fucking voice, as one of the fucking funniest lines so far of 2020 when he was like, yeah, you sound like that dude sitting next to Jabba the Hutt. That shit kills me.
Yeah.
You guys want to know what the real conspiracy is? So all these
Yes.
reptilians run our government. All these reptilians run our government. Donald Trump gets elected. He's amphibian.
No one likes amphibians.
Maybe.
Speaking of which, did you watch anybody watch that Mary Trump interview?
No,
I did.
I didn't see that
Boy, she
bullshit.
hates her uncle.
Well, because
Hey,
he
probably
cut her out, dude.
Raptor.
Well, there's
He cut
money
her
in it.
out.
There's money
And
in it.
he's-
Hate it too.
Yeah, he
By the
fucked
way,
her over.
he's a complete piece of shit. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
dude.
she kind of made you
He's-
feel bad for him. You should watch it. She's
He's
like,
a piece of shit.
she's like, his fucking dad didn't give him a chance to be a human. So this is what happens. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
I think it's gonna be amazing here in a couple weeks when he goes out there and throws a fucking mean baseball.
He
Dude, there's
canceled
no
it.
way.
He's a
check
big
it
guy.
out. He already
He's a-
canceled it.
Oh, did he?
He's
Trump
coming-
can throw a
he already
baseball?
said he's coming back, Chris.
He's coming.
He's gonna bring this bullet, dude, and you're gonna be like, wow, what a guy.
I know, but
he's got
today
it.
he announced
I don't
he's like,
believe
never
it.
mind.
He's
gonna
still a
really
shitty
impress.
human being, but he can take a ball and throw it
gonna-
to somebody else.
He's gonna improve his ratings if he gets that fucking.
Do you know what the problem with Donald Trump is?
Right
Have
over
you
the
seen
plate.
a picture of his father? He's like
He's
deformed.
a
a
horrible
little bit.
man.
It's like like you know the movie Men in Black where when the insect guy put the skin on another guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Imagine
Like,
him
put
with
sugar
acne.
and Water. yeah, with mustache and acne. Oh, it's horrible. No wonder he's
Yeah.
a fucking degenerate piece of shit.
Yeah, she
My
brought up a lot
father
of
did
shit.
one of his penthouses, and my father
Was
said
he in a
that
fucking bob
Trump's
over
father-
there?
Yeah, my father said that Trump's father called Trump a fucking moron. He's only out there in the country clubs playing tennis and fucking slinging dick.
Yeah, he was. It sounds like.
I'll bring you photographic evidence next time I'm invited over to the house.
Well, it
And that's
sounds
how you
like.
know.
Sounds
I
like
mean, a
Trump
real
is
leader
like he was
doesn't-
like. His dad was the real nasty motherfucker. This guy is just like mild Trump.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's
And
a piece of shit.
nobody, if you play tennis, you're not a person.
No, you're not a person, and then it's even worse if you ask me to put it on the TV. You're definitely lesser than a human.
Yeah, if
I
you're
hate
drunk
that.
and there's a tennis court and like you just like fuck on it, then you're all right. But then
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I was thinking about this the other day. Why is there always a fucking tennis court at apartment buildings? They just wanted to.
oh, it's stupid.
No one's ever used them once.
No,
Because it's
When I-
something
What
they don't have to
apartment buildings
maintain.
going to? The ones in the 80s?
I guess so, because there's
it's
certain.
got to be before the 80s because
You got a tennis court at your place.
I've got a tennis court, and we actually proposed making it a community garden, and they're like, "But what about Arthur Ashe?" And I'm like, "Well, he's dead." But it was actually fucking funny when COVID started, and everybody was just like here, you know, in the townhome community. Everybody started playing tennis, and I'm like, "What the fuck
There?
is this?" Yeah, everybody was just out playing tennis all day.
What the fuck?
It was weird. And I've never seen anybody play tennis, and I'm like, I know we're bored, but like, there's hallucinogens and like
There's
gangbangs and shit, right?
I used to play with Arthur Ashe. He used to get mad at me though, because I'd always be like, "Hey Arthur, your elbows are ashy."
He got ashy elbows. You know
Hey.
Hey,
You know how he
Arthur,
got
how's
HIV?
it?
And that's the thing that pisses me off about these people playing tennis out here during COVID. You know how Arthur Ashe got HIV, right? It was a tennis ball. hit him right in the vein right here. Tennis ball.
He's the one who gave it to Magic Johnson.
Yeah, they're playing tennis.
Could you
Well,
imagine
obviously-
poor little Arthur
Obviously
Ashe?
through butts.
I was gonna say Magic Johnson. He was what, like 17 feet tall, and he
Yeah.
stuck that giant cock into that poor Arthur Ashe. That's what killed him.
Yeah, I am.
That Arthur Ashe was what, about 100 pounds of tennis?
Yep.
Magic Johnson
See,
was a big
that's
fella.
how you know that
100 pounds of tennis? Did you just say that?
I sure
Yeah.
did.
Well, that's how tennis isn't a real sport because you're just wearing like short white pants and a white like button-up shirt and like those square ass glasses, and you're not an athlete. You're a fucking asshole.
I've argued that with people that like tennis, but they're like, "Don't you see him stop on a dime?" I was like, "Oh boy, that's some fucking shit, ain't it?" Hey, leave your mic on. You're the one who laughs at all our jokes, Paul. I like it.
Well, because they're hysterical.
Well, and it's not that windy
I'm just
anymore.
over here. Yeah. Here's. Oh shit! My camera went off.
Yeah, it did.
Here's the moon. No, I think pretty much everybody here is hysterical. Though I do have a little bit of disappointment though, that Sweet Drink ain't really preaching as much as normally, because this character, he's a pretty funny guy. What do you got?
I don't have anything.
That's putting him on the spot. Hey, comedian, be funny.
You see that Kanye did that to Dave Chappelle?
I did see that. It was very awkward.
No shit.
He
He was like, "Say something funny, Dave." Make us laugh.
it was so awkward
I'm
because
glad you got it.
they were all standing around awkwardly anyways, like trying to act like it was normal to be around Kanye, the psycho. And then he's like, "Yeah, Dave, we just need you to say something good about this campaign." And he's just like, he couldn't even speak. It was just like dead silence. Everybody was like,
Oh
then-
fuck!
and then he was like,
Who
"No,
cares?
no, say something good." And then it got even more awkward, and then the camera just turned off. Nothing happened. It was pretty weird.
What was this? When was this?
That's when he went to
Dave
Wyoming to
Chappelle
do his
flew out to
fucking.
Wyoming to see Kanye.
Yeah, he did a rally in Wyoming, which is a weird place to start.
Right.
Dave Chappelle went to a Kanye.
No,
event.
there's two states for taxes: Wyoming and Delaware.
For what though?
Corporate taxes.
What, you just go there to get corporate taxes? You're not explaining yourself.
Fuck yeah. Nah, I don't know. The wind's picking
I
up.
know
I'm
he has
gonna
a house out in Wyoming. That's probably why he started
Who,
there.
Kanye?
Yeah, he's
There's
a
only
ranch.
2 black people in Wyoming: Kanye West and fucking who's that cross-dresser? RuPaul. RuPaul has a she has a wait, hold on. RuPaul's just a cross-dresser, right? So it's still a he. I'm asking out of curiosity. I'm not asking to be
I really-
silly.
I have
I have
no
no
what's
clue.
happening.
You have to ask a. Never mind, I won't say her name.
I can tell you this much: the last time that I died, RuPaul was still a thing, and when I came back, RuPaul was still a thing. So RuPaul's been around for a little while.
Are you a clone?
That's all I remember. Dude, yeah. When I woke up, when I woke up, like back in this body or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I always remember like a RuPaul, and then RuPaul came on TV and like I said a bunch of shit, and then I don't know, freaked my mother out. But
Hey.
yeah, I believe in reincarnation.
That's
When did
good.
you wake up in this body, man?
What the fuck? So stupid.
How long ago did you wake up in this
Jesus,
body, dude?
Ollie.
That's-
Well, he woke
He's
up
like
in your
gone.
body.
He's
He
totally
woke-
gone.
He woke up in your body.
Inside
Alright.
of you.
Fucking yeah,
I'm
Paul
scared.
was just dropping bombs. He was dropping transgender bombs, and then he was gone, bro. That's it.
Huh.
Yeah, I wasn't asking to be silly. I'm curious. Because I know I've heard people say, no, I'm just a cross-dresser when you ask if they're trans.
Well, I thought that
I think
RuPaul
that-
was definitely a dude who's just dressed as a chick, right? It's
Yeah,
always
But I
But
think
he's
been.
probably
gay,
while
right?
he's dressed as a chick, he probably would like to be called her. So it's probably gender fluid.
But
If that's-
RuPaul, I guess
if I
I'll
had
just
to
say
guess.
by their name, that would solve it.
There
RuPaul
you
lives
go.
on a ranch in Wyoming. That's all I was trying to get at. So it's
Okay, so-
RuPaul and
RuPaul
Kanye.
is Dick Cheney.
Ooh, that would be a twist.
Wow.
I don't know.
Bunkmates.
No hate here, bro. It's whatever.
No, I ain't
As
hating. I was
long
just
as everybody's
curious.
happy.
Yeah, I ain't
I'll-
yucking in your yum.
I like
I'll
the
live on
happy
a
Matt.
ranch.
He just wants everybody to be happy. That's good.
Yeah,
it's
man.
whatever.
Speaking of RuPaul living on a ranch in Wyoming, anybody got about $308,000 they can give me, so I can start a new life with my
Yeah, I
family.
I don't have
RuPaul,
that much, but
Anybody,
I have 305.
305. I need $380,000.
I got 5 on it.
What is this?
This is
Sofababshow at
a direct
gmail.com?
to each of the Sofabab people.
Start a GoFundMe. I'll give you 5.
$80,000.
We're gonna have to
No,
set
no,
up.
no.
We'll have to set you up a little studio there. A little
Well, no,
podcast.
I can't wait. I'm
podcast
gonna be
music
doing a
studio.
podcast for my tiki bar.
Hell yeah.
Oh, boy.
You
Yeah.
should watch one of Stanhope's podcasts. That's what he does basically. He has like a mini bar at his house. Just does his podcast.
Well, this ain't no mini bar. This is a bar, and it's got water running into it. Oh, I'm a fancy goddamn man. I'm a
Nice.
fancy goddamn man, but I need you people to give me $380,000. Be your best friend forever.
Oh?
Yeah,
Forever, ever?
forever.
Ever.
Yeah, damn straight. Yeah, I mean, you know, because I'll be able to, I'll be able to move in, but then they'll take it away from me real fast, and I won't want to be alive anymore.
It'll be a good year.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
it'll
else
be-
is going on there, huh? What else is going on there in A-Town? Y'all be
Oh,
burning
it's-
it down?
yeah, we're burning down police stations, not like
Yeah, I heard.
I'm
I heard
alright
they
with
smashed
that.
all the windows and tried to torch the police stations.
And then
How
no one
come?
came.
How come? Because Jews or what?
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Definitely the Jews. I'm gonna go with that.
It's oh no, they did it because they murdered an autistic teenager.
Yeah.
Huh.
The
Oh, the
most
little,
horrific way
oh, I
They
see.
pumped him
I know
full of
what you're talking
ketamine
about.
and beat him to death.
So what they do? They haven't burned down the police station yet? Police station still down? It's whatever.
Oh, they should. Yeah, I was very disappointed that it's still there. I drove by.
all the
it.
windows are smashed. It's graffitied, but still standing.
Interesting. So somebody got shot there, eh? Yesterday.
Yep.
And
Two people.
on the highway. But honestly, if you're on the highway, you're taking.
Yeah. I don't feel
And,
sorry.
I'm not talking about if you're blocking the highway. If you're even driving on the highway, if you get shot, it's just,
Yeah, it's whatever. Obviously, once
Yeah.
you're on the highway, you're just gambling with life.
I didn't understand the highway thing, anyways. I don't think anything happened with that kid on the highway, the one that they're protesting about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's just-
obviously,
well, it was the
his-
thing. There was this.
His last name
I'll
had
give
to
you.
be Rosenblatt or something fucking Jew, right?
There was a
well,
protest in Denver in the 1970s.
1970.
1970, probably around 8 or 9, because if it was around 1 or 2, they wouldn't have cared. But it was they had no accommodations for handicapped people in the city of Denver. So all these people
Sound
in
like a
wheelchairs-
better time.
Sound like a better time. All these people in wheelchairs went and lined Broadway and just brought everything to a standstill, and ended up getting a lot of the accommodations to do things. And that's where they're getting it from. They're getting it from history. They say that these kids don't know history. They know history.
Well,
know history.
whoever's
They know about
organizing it
1978.
is.
They know about the wheelchair people in 1978 Denver, Colorado, blocking off right at Colfax and Broadway. So it fucked everything up, and they said, okay,
God, that would have
we'll
been
put a little
annoying.
we'll pull a little wheelie ramp for you.
I would love to hear like some of the conversations about that.
That'd be so
Bunch of
aggravating.
cripples just crossing the street.
Yeah, they're like just fucking rolling as slow as they could. Like, you got wheels,
people
let's
like-
get going, let's go.
I would just like to hear people like Cliff talk about that.
Well, Cliff
I
would've-
remember 1970.
Cliff's dad, I guess.
Yeah, Cliff is probably the truck that tried to run those people over on the highway.
Oh, definitely. He would do it without any hesitation.
Yeah, no. Did
Wow.
you do the whole thing that he did
What's that?
about his neighbor and the
Oh, yeah.
screaming?
Oh
slur?
yeah.
We've talked about him a bunch of times about that.
Anything ever come of that? Anybody know?
Nah, he's probably lying anyways.
Yeah, that's also that was my second guess, because I think that some $70 million person who was had a hate crime perpetrated against him.
Yeah.
That'd be some litigation.
Yo.
I'm sure fucking Cliff has every dollar he ever made. He probably has
Oh,
$10 million in the bank. You should talk to
think?
him about his fucking
He
money.
lived. Does he live like in Wash Park area?
Yeah, but he bought the
Yeah.
house.
he's
in
like, I
the
bought that
50s
house in
or 60s or-
1971 for $103.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was worth $20,000, but I killed the guy.
He just moved in. I killed the guy because he asked me for a water heater.
He's probably trimming the hedges for years before that too.
Yeah,
That son of a bitch needs to come to our place and trim our hedges, God damn it.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Ours are out of control at the tavern.
Well,
Yep.
you didn't lock him up, though. That's your own fault.
Well, he's just been doing it for years on his own. What the hell is that noise?
Paul. He's under
Paul.
arrest.
Yeah, sorry.
Paul's
Fucking
getting run
Paul.
over.
What noise do you hear?
Music?
Fucking music.
Sounds
Oh,
official.
it's the kava junkies. They don't like to sling heroin anymore. They like to sling this kava or something. Some type. I could go ahead and take a tourist trip, but I'm gonna have to put it on mute for the most of the time because it's pretty fucking loud.
That's pretty
If you guys
loud.
are there.
You look
I
like you're
was
like in a
gonna go-
cave or something.
I was gonna go into this inside the porno hole to go find Perez, them schnozzes and clits.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I wish that I was like, I don't know, 35 years older so that I could be Mark's friend and then go out on like the streets.
Paul forgets that he's like a year younger than us.
Fuck you, old man.
You're in your 30s, and that's just as close as we are.
Dude, fuck that. I'm like fucking 16, dog.
Great job, dude.
Isn't like Mark in love now or something? That's why you got that hair.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
I stopped paying for porn. And I
yeah.
got off the OnlyFans.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
then you
but-
get your
I'm
life.
doing my own research in real life here, fellas.
Attaboy.
So
Tell us about it. So, do you feel so much like sexually like better that like she gets introduced to you without like any clothes on and like you're in your physical condition than like 10, 5, 7 years ago?
Are you saying that he looks better than he used to, is what you're saying?
that's a really weird way to say that I look better. Thank
Yeah.
you, buddy. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
you remember when you were...
Way.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
You mean-
laughing at fucking Matt over here.
He's
Roundabout way.
he's tanked, man, or something.
That's what
Hey, your nickname's Helicopter Dude. Paul.
Helicopter, dude.
Me?
Yeah, from the chat. She wants to know what you're smoking on, Helicopter Dude.
Oh, because you have the helicopter headset. That's great.
Yep.
Oh, dude. So, first and foremost, what up, Pennsylvania? Philadelphia, more importantly. I got
She
my
said
high
New
school
Jersey.
sweetheart.
New Jersey.
She's in New Jersey. Never mind. Do you remember? Ask your parents if they remember that bread company
That's funny.
back in Jersey in the late 80s, early 90s. All they did was deal fucking cocaine, and everybody knew about it.
What do you call? What do
Secondly,
you call somebody from New Jersey? Are they a New Jerseyan?
I call them Frank
Jerser?
Sinatra.
I
Frank
don't like
Sinatra's.
them watching. I don't like them watching our show.
You want to destroy our last fucking viewer. You're like, the fuck out of here.
We still got Pennsylvania.
Well, that's what I thought I was talking to. I think that's what Patrick said at the beginning. I've
Yeah, you
got
said
Philly on.
Sure.
Oh, it's
No,
right. It
she's
said
correcting us
Philly,
now.
and then it said that actually close to Philly, but New Jersey. She
You
says,
know Vito?
I don't know.
I don't know Vito.
I don't know geography like that.
She
Remember when
says,
Bill Burr destroyed
She's in the
Philadelphia?
burbs of
You guys know Don
Philadelphia
Vito?
in New Jersey.
I don't know no Don Vito.
Don Vito from like Viva La Bam?
yeah, maybe. I thought he
Oh,
was
let me-
dead.
Vito.
Let me tell
okay.
you about this microphone, sir. This here helicopter fucking emblem, sir. This came
a
from
gal.
this. Whatever.
Yeah.
You've insulted
know,
her
dude?
twice. You said, "Oh, if
I
she's
don't
from New
need to.
Jersey, I
I
ain't
mean,
talking to her."
Fucking helicopter dude.
Well, dude, these are the facts, man.
I think if he was
So,
a helicopter dude, he would be one of those ones that you put a Kobe into the mountain.
My aunt. She used to be like one of those like sweaty underneath the tit ladies, you know. But she had a real good voice, real sexy voice. And I don't know if you recall back in the days, like towards the end of the days, it was "Call me now, Miss Cleo," like all
Yeah.
that shit. But people, they didn't have no internet, so they had to call phone numbers. Well, anyway, when fellas or ladies would get to be like in the stance of like, you know, "Ugh," or "Ugh," you know, they would call up these 1-900 numbers. Well, first it was like 1-800 like ass fuck, and like 1-800 big tits and like shit like that, and like you'd be a kid like calling up like 1-800 clit nose, you know, or whatever the fuck.
No, that's too many letters.
It's all right.
Unless it was
You
just
can continue
CLT.
to dial.
Yeah,
Continue to dial words. Well, anyway, my big sweaty smelly ass aunt, I love her to death, Miss Aunt Mary, rest in peace. Yeah, she went ahead and passed away, and she passed on this thing. She used to be one of them 1-900 gal numbers.
Oh, nice.
You call me up, and I'll talk to you here. So this is
She,
my own.
That's some old school shit, dude.
Did she ever forget she wasn't
Oh,
at
that's
work
old
and
school.
then get you all sexy on the phone and talk and get you to peck her all hard?
Not me, maybe you boys. I
We
knew
used
not
to, my sister and I and this fella Andrew Littleton and his sister, we used to call one of those dating lines and convince men that we were girls. And then they would try to have sex with us, and then we'd be like, "We're boys!"
That's funny shit. Dude, along the lines of the last thing, like I have a Mark's pork recorder real quick.
Did you call
So
one of
there's
them
this-
lines?
So there's no, but along the lines of the 900 number, but like
Yeah.
so on Reddit, there's a subreddit called Overheard Sex, and it's people recording the audio, just the audio of their sex, and then uploading it to this like weird fucking website that specializes in only those recordings.
I don't know
Well,
if
you
that'd be that
remember,
sexy. Ow, that hurts. Get more of the
Ow,
lube.
Stop stabbing me.
I never did the
Wrong
the
hole.
porno call thing, but you know what I used to do when I was a kid? I used to call the DeVry Institute of Technology and leave
Nice.
messages every night.
I'm a smart man.
And sometimes I would just like play Megadeth
Oh my God! You just reminded me of some shit I fucking did back when I used to be a fucking young youth, like an
Well,
asshole.
according to you, you're a young youth still, and we're all 50.
Well, I'm talking about when I was like 1 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. No. Back when I used to be one of those like crazy fuckers. Chrissy just reminded me of it when he used to call up the DeVry Institute. I'm not even bullshitting you. So YouTube used to be like a thing of like magic. You know, I was like, I was looking up on YouTube. I was like, hey man, I want to buy me a motorcycle. And I'm like, all right, cool. I found my motorcycle. And I'm like, hey, what can you go ahead and like scrap around the house to afford a motorcycle? And one of the things was this big old cell phone, the cell phones, you know, you smash them open, you get a bunch of gold in it. You know, this is like videos later. I came across like a video that's like, hey, you smash it up, you get gold. So I smashed up a bunch of my old cell phones because you know how I go through cell phones.
Yeah, on my phone it still says This Week Paul because you always had a different number.
Yeah, absolutely.
This week, Paul.
Well, anyway, you know, I crack open all these cell phones, and all I have is just a pile of fucking like post-apocalyptic just technologies. And I don't know what the hell to do with it. And I'm a green man. It's not like I'm going to go take it out to the pit and burn it. So I put it all into a couple like recycled shopping bags before everybody and the grandmothers walking around with the reusable ones, you know, the plastic bags, you know, I throw it all in there. Drive down to my local high school. I'm like, hey man, I got a donation for your local tech lab. And you know,
you were arrested.
The lady behind the desk, she looks at it. Thanks for killing the punchline.
Oh, were you really arrested? I was just joking.
No, I wasn't really arrested, but that's totally where I was going. The lady behind the desk was going to say, oh, sir, wait right here. And then half hour later, fucking I got...
Who waits around for a half hour to see what happens? If the lady disappears...
tech lab parts. Well,
I'll say who doesn't. Diaz.
I really...
Look at Diaz.
I was trying to... Can't you guys take a picture?
I already did.
Okay, he's been asleep a while. Thanks a lot.
Nope.
Man.
It's
I
been a
love
couple
this
of minutes.
Good ass soul and a beautiful ass heart inside of him. He's
That's
like,
right.
dude, I might be almost 40, but I've been through the ringer like several times. Like I'm coming out with 108. As long as everybody else is happy, I'm good.
Good job, buddy.
Who you calling bud?
Lots of good things for all of us going on here, right?
That's right.
Fucking
Yeah.
bitch, man.
You guys want to see my latest art?
Yep.
You want to see my latest art piece? I put this on Instagram as my latest art piece.
What is
Oh,
that?
word.
You know what that is?
Is that period blood after
Yeah,
towel after
it's like
sex?
period blood.
That's my testicle close up.
Dude, seriously?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
That's a lot of
hilarious.
pores.
I get it.
We could sell your art.
I think so.
In the art trade recently.
I think so. I put that on Instagram on my wall.
There's a celebrity bitch that sells vaginas. I mean, candles scented off your vagina. Why can't you sell your ball art?
Hey, weren't we gonna all pitch in that $70 for that Gwen Stefani, whatever the fucking name was, his
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
pussy?
I think it was.
Who
I don't
was
remember
it?
who it was.
Fuck.
Gwyneth Paltrow? Or
Yeah, it
something?
was Gwyneth
Yeah.
Paltrow.
Or-
Yeah, no one wants
Holy
to smell
shit,
her
did you hear
fucking...
about that celebrity?
What?
That female actress, she went ahead and killed herself with a knife. Her name was like Reese.
Wow. I didn't hear anything about that.
When was this?
Regis
When?
Philbin died, though.
yeah.
Regis.
Oh, I was supposed to go with the spoon?
Witherspoon.
Nah,
Ah, Jesus Christ.
That was pretty good.
Ah.
I was like,
What a shit
kill
name.
herself.
I just took 2 dabs. My bad.
Oh,
I
dear.
smoked a little bit myself. I got me so much fruit today from the fucking Mexican market. I tell you this much. Anytime you're in a town where you got motherfucking quote unquote, soulful people that allow their old to die in their own home, you shop where they shop. Because they're doing it right. Anyway, I stopped by the side of the road earlier today. Dude, I smelt it. I smelt it before I saw it, and I'm like, wow, that's some whiff of some good fruit. And then I cut her right, and then I went down 2 blocks and cut up the alley and went and parked. But yeah.
You even have to hide to buy fruit? You just fucking go stop on the side of the road and buy the fruit. I gotta find the nearest alley. I'll be right back.
Right. Well, you know, I haven't been in the cave for too long, and I'm like what's that? The Velveteen Rabbit sniffing out like the berries, you know.
Somebody's breathing into
Whenever
their
I
mic.
break you down, I definitely equate you to
Those are
the
delicious.
Velveteen Rabbit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Those
That's
are
Very
the first thing that comes to-
velveteeny.
One of you jamokes keeps breathing into your mic, right from your nostril. One of your nostrils.
It's strawberry helicopter, dude.
Yeah, no shit. We got a couple
Strawberry
strawberries.
helicopter.
We grow strawberries in our backyard,
Well, sorry, I need
and
some
we
vape
never
pens.
pick them, and we just let them die, and the next year they come
I
back.
need some vape pens. Who can help me out?
Mark.
What?
Yo, I got you, but you're gonna have to do something for these pens.
Uh-oh.
Well, I-
you
We'll
gotta
talk
kill
off air.
12 men.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Mark tried to kill me
Awesome.
with a vape pen, remember? No, that was before you were on the show. He's
Oh,
like,
no,
I
I
got this
believe
nice pen for you. It's you won't get too high.
Yeah.
And I almost
He loves
died.
that
That's the fun
shit.
part.
It was nice.
That's the fun part. It's so strong, you makes you want to hang yourself. Got it.
But you're too lazy.
What the
You're too
fuck?
lazy to
It's
hang
weird.
yourself, though.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
You're
I
very
get high
lazy.
for like 2 seconds off a vape pen. I have to smoke like the whole thing.
Of course you do.
Yeah,
bro.
but you're a
Yeah.
potaholic, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. You're the most experienced smoker I've ever known.
That was when I wasn't smoking very much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better apologize.
I don't know why you're apologizing. It's whatever. I don't care.
God,
Just
thank
kidding.
God he has that
Blaze
mute.
up.
Ugh. Look at him eating that fucking
Blaze.
fruit. Ugh.
Blaze times 100, nigga.
Okay, dude.
I think Mark's getting defensive that he's a fucking pothead. Aren't you proud of your potheadness?
I don't
Jesus.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
don't-
fine,
Mark
fuck
didn't
you
even
guys.
say
I'm
that.
sorry.
Dude, I'm loading a bowl.
All right, good.
No, you sound so defensive. You're just like, so what? I know my shit. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
do know
like
my
weed,
shit.
you assholes.
I listen to fucking Adam talk about weed for 3 hours every week.
Oh, does that make you
Nope.
upset?
Could you
I should
imagine
know
this?
something.
You're getting it
I
for
know-
3
I
hours.
should know something about weed.
You,
Oh, he's
Holy
mad
sh-
at you, Paul, for busting down
Oh,
there.
hey, Mr. Perez. Well, if he's
weed
mad at
talk.
me, well, good. Hopefully he busts this back up. Dude, not only are you in a fucking very clean, very well smelt blue.
Smelt.
Yeah, dude, it smells very
It's
good.
puffin'
But a
shirt.
blue, like penguin puffin shirt.
He's in your crawl
your hair's
space.
looking sharp, and you
Oh,
have
yeah, last time you guys
everything,
saw me, I had an
all
afro.
the fuck up. Dude, you were looking like you're in your 20s. You're looking like dude. You're looking solid. I'm glad that you just adjusted from being slouched because you're like, yeah, I used to be some fat piece of shit that I didn't give a fuck about, but now I'm like, yo, I take my body back, and you've been owning this shit for years, and you looking fucking sexual as a goddamn motherfucker. So good on you. Keep up that goddamn good work.
That a
Thanks,
boy.
buddy. I appreciate
What
you.
you ought to do is
Good on
get.
you, sexy guy.
I feel like a failure because I didn't do my run today.
Yeah,
Yes.
down in the basement on the treadmill or the bike. Don't
And
you got
you
like a
should.
bike treadmill
No.
in the
Yeah,
basement?
Peloton, man.
Yeah, I was doing that in the basement, but I've been running outside again.
Oh, nice.
You wear face
And,
I've been
mask?
running outside for 25 years. So
You don't
that's
want to go
fucking-
outside. That's
25
where all the,
years, dude.
that's where all the coronavirus is on the outside.
Yeah. Stay out of the fucking outside world.
You should, Mark. You should invent bongs with weights in them. To keep,
Hey, Melissa's asking
keep
why
up
you
your-
whispering, Mark.
it's because you were asleep.
You're
We were
asleep.
trying to be quiet.
Oh, I'm sleepy. Hey, man.
Hey, we're not talking shit. It was just hilarious.
Hey, by the time, I get up
I've
at 2
fallen
in the
asleep on
morning.
here too.
I
when you
get
guys
up
start
at 2
going
in the
all-
morning and then whisper to me. Actually, keep whispering, by the way. Hold on. Let me take this out. I'll just
Some
get some
ASMR,
Z's.
dude.
It's whatever. By the time I'm still partying.
Fucking A. I was gonna get drunk tonight, but I didn't.
Yeah, I was going to too, but decided not to.
Something outside had my sinuses
Dude, you
going.
can't even get alcohol after 10 anymore. It's fucking gay.
Not even
Really?
at the liquor store.
No, they closed. They stopped it. Denver ordinance.
Oh wow. I wonder if you could do that out
After
here.
10, you can't. I don't know
You know
about
what?
it.
Because
come
the
down-
rate of infection raises.
After
After
10.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
No, it's because
man.
people are getting drunk and mingling.
I
Y'all should just come
know.
down here with Joe Rogan, and everything's all good.
I remember that name. Now. I bet he's been on fucking Rogan. Dr. Stephen Greer.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
He's the other UFO guy. That's crazy. Like him and Bob Lazar. You should watch that
Yeah.
documentary too. It's called The Unacknowledged. That shit's crazy.
My friend was just telling me about that. He's been trying to get me to watch it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, watch the. Watch it.
I don't know. Every time.
Right.
But when you're doing something that you love, it's easy.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you noticed.
What is
Dude, I've
happening?
noticed that so much because I remember when you used to sit on the
Oh.
stoop, smoke a J, and be like, "Eh, okay." Do you think that we could go ahead and get a photo real quick? Just a quick little
Okay,
screen grab.
There's no light.
It's all right. I know I'm not even either.
Okay.
All right, here in the light.
Ollie.
I want to show the fellas on my show.
Oh,
my
his show.
fucking neighbors.
Oh, you
Dude, you're the best, darling.
don't
Tell her to rate who's handsomest.
Right here, right here, right
You
here.
know what? Let's
It's
do
gonna
right
be
now.
great.
We'll do that.
Okay, well, I need to zoom in. Dude,
Good face.
I need to be in this.
Okay, can you hold it?
I
Damn,
think
she's
so.
got some
Oh, I
hoops.
think I could turn it around.
Okay.
Oh, so
You
these
see
are the
those
people
hoops?
This is hilarious.
That was like our childhood.
How do we turn this around? This
How do
one.
we turn this around?
Good.
There it is.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
you're a thing.
Hey, can she
Hi,
see
how's
us?
it going?
Damn,
You're a fucking special
she's pretty
soul.
cute.
Shh.
Hey, ask her which
Dude,
one she
put that
thinks
on
the most
camera tonight.
handsome.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah.
What
She's
is
got an interesting voice. Jesus Christ.
No,
Yeah.
no social distancing there, though. I can tell you that.
Nope.
I didn't expect that.
My daughter no, she doesn't know. So
About the
I wait
champagne?
Yeah. So I wait until, you know, she's like
really?
almost done with her day. So she's talking to her friends in her phone now.
Oh,
This show always takes some random ass turns.
So
I
I
love it.
like to sneak out.
Oh,
Fucking
okay,
Paulie.
okay. That's why you used to hang out over there in the corner. You're like, shit, I can't get home yet.
Yeah, because she never know. Now she's older, you know, she's
Dude,
busy.
she's way wise.
Yeah, she's people too, you know.
All right, already. A good man on the street
All right,
keeps it
all right.
moving. Let's go.
You know.
Right.
I didn't expect that voice either, or that picture, or that face with that voice.
yeah. I was like, yeah.
She sounds like a.
It's a knife.
She sounded like a worse Rosie Perez. Oh, you can't shoot no 3-pointer. I know what all the fruits that start with, what was it? Z or something?
Almost nine. You see, almost nine.
Yeah.
I
We playing
Oh, yeah.
Jeopardy.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not 12.
Because I live out of like nine. So,
Okay.
you know, I forget.
Well, I hope he gets laid out of it.
Yeah, good job, Polly.
It's already done.
Yeah.
We
All right,
should
Polly,
all
come
pitch
back to
in
the
and
show.
just
Just
buy-
so much
we
fucking
should
beautiful
all pitch
fruit.
in and buy them drinks.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
to get your number.
Polly,
Oh,
mute
I'll
it, buddy.
Venmo
Ooh,
for
he's
drinks
getting her
right now.
number. Did you hear that?
Oh wait, no.
Oh, you got your
She
dick
wants
out.
it.
Ugh. I'm gonna suck your fucking dick. Ugh. That sounds like all my sister's friends from when we were younger.
yeah, totally, dude. That's so funny.
Let's go do a fucking drive-by or something. Ugh.
Stupid.
Oh, it was Quince. It was Q. She's like, I'll take fruits with the letter Q. It's Quince. That's what from that movie, right?
I have no idea what you're talking
You've
about.
never
What
heard
movie?
seen White Men Can't Jump? That was the whole movie. Is she knew all her fruit that started with a Q or some shit.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that was the
know.
only good.
It's a great movie.
It was the
Wesley
only
Snipes
good
was
Wesley
on that.
Snipes movie ever made.
Maybe
You
Woody
can't hit-
Harrelson as well.
You
What's-
can't hear Jimmy.
You
Hey.
gotta listen.
Sabado,
That
Paul.
was the other way.
He ain't listening now.
Salvador's doing sex.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you
He's
find?
getting head right now.
How'd you find Rosie Perez in Denver?
Oh, dude, she's a sweetheart.
She sounded like it.
She's
She
a
seems
lovely
that way.
woman. Oh yeah, yeah. Did you get that picture I tried to send you guys
Mm.
of us standing in the streets?
I don't know.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, you mentioned Rosie Perez because of her language, dude. Ever since she's been in Colorado and found fucking love, yeah, her fucking voice completely changed. She used to be kind of like a bad girl, a little bit, you know, like,
Ooh,
you
I
know,
like
like
bad girls.
it's okay, I'm a purdy son of a bitch, but God forbid I gotta cut off your nuts and swallow them both. Gag on your dick and puke them up to where your nut balls used to be. Yeah, she could probably
Ugh.
pull some shit off like that.
Ugh.
I mean, come on.
Nope.
But yeah. What were we just talking about?
I think it's the end of the show is what we were just talking about.
End of the show.
Yeah.
End of the show. End of the show. Ho ho.
This is I got this intro from The Sopranos. It was kind of like got myself a gun because that guy doesn't sing at all. No, nothing. Hey, thanks for joining us. This is a Sofabab episode 66. I'm Patrick. That's Christopher in the middle. That's Mark on my right. That's Matt in the middle. D. That's Matt in the right. H. And that's Sabado on the street. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and I come back next week.
Salvador's on the street.
Always on the street.
Yo, what up? I'm on.
This is the greatest show of all time. Shut the fuck
Oh yeah,
up.
thanks for joining us, Miss a Hippie. Miss a Hippie, I like that nickname. We'll talk to you later.
Asshole.